Boom. Hello, folks. Hello. Hello. Good morning. Get a little smoke, get a little puff. Let's get ready for this stuff. I have the high ground, okay? I have the high ground. Anakin! Don't do it! I have the high ground! You fool. Okay? I have the high ground. I will strike you the fuck down. Alright? I have the high ground. I will strike you the fuck down. Cool. Welcome to the show. I have the high ground. I will strike you the fuck down. This is the first thing we're doing. These are some lol cow wedding highlights. Yes, that's right. There was a wedding on Lol Cow Live yesterday. And it was right at the end of H3. And right when Nux popped out his newest Hassan video. And like, everybody was pumping shit out at the exact same time. So I just kind of kept your dumb fucking wedding silent in the background until some shit kicked in. So people gather in. It's kind of cute and romantic how it just kind of like cut filters in there. It's adorable. I like the editing here. So speed it up a little bit. Yeah, you'll start to see people just like pop in and shit. The camera adjusts over. Here you go. People walking in. That's cute, you know, they sit down. There you go, I got Boogie. Or not Boogie, that's the other guy. I don't know who that is, he's fucking massive. I'll just call him John or something. There's Big John over here. That guy, you needed one of those chairs too. Everybody needs those chairs. The audience should be 50% those fucking chairs, you know what I mean? That upside down Play Bunny jacket? What? That's kind of cool. Hold on, bro. Now, I got some Playboy stir sticks from like 1952 and shit. I got a bunch of fucking Playboy mags and shit, fucking not worth a goddamn buck a piece. Cool, though. The bunny? Always been fucking cool. Very cool symbol. Very simply done. You know, ear, cute little face. Done. Anyway. So they arrive, they're chatting, gathering up.
I see you, Timothy. Good idea.
So here we go. So let's get to the main part. And we can watch, oh shit, we can watch Boogie. Or not Boogie, Keem. Everybody's Boogie. Stumble through the words and shit. Yeah, I'm gonna clip it a little. I'm not sorry. If you want to watch it, go watch it. I already did, so. And my impatience is mass right now. That's Boogie. Okay? No, that's not Boogie. That's like, I'll call him Steve or something. No, it's Boogie. Good morning.
Mel Kismart super chatted $31.44. King, where did you tie up your pony? Just joking.
Yeah. I dare be smoking. Oh, so Gratz, she's got a little wedding dress, she's got her little bruises on her back, you know, from rough fucking the night previous, you know. There you go. She's walking in there, it kind of fits, you know. They rented it nearby at a costume barn or some shit. I don't mean to be so negative. I was sweet about it yesterday, I cried. Today I can kind of pick at it. I apologize. Shit. Anyway. So yeah, congratulations. So Boogie walks her up. Finally sits down. We start our teamings. Can you... And then he walks away and turns it off and comes back. Anyway.
Welcome, family and friends. We are gathered here today to witness and celebrate the marriage of Dave and Glammy. This is not the beginning of a new relationship.
This camera guy sucks, dude.
But the acknowledgement of the next chapter and their lives together.
He's a little nervous.
Dave and Glammy have spent years getting to know each other, and we now bear witness to what a relationship this has become. Today they will affirm this bond formally and publicly. Dave and Glammy will mark their transition as a couple, not only by celebrating the love between themselves, but also celebrating the love between all of us, including the love of their parents, siblings, extended family,
Chat GPT,
and lolcow fucking live.
whatever.
Without that love, today would be far less joyous.
Without that show-sponsored
Dave,
love.
do you take Glammy to be your lawfully wedded wife?
I do.
Dave, do you take Glammy to be your wife? He's fucks
Glammy.
up one of these.
Do you take Dave to be your lawfully wedded wife?
Husband.
I do.
Said wife again.
With ends that have been joined together.
That's very
and it
funny.
represents
Wife and
your
wife. I
union.
know.
It is a symbol
Pronounce
of
you wife
infinite
and wife.
and your infinite love. When you look at these rings on your hands, be reminded of this moment, your commitment, and the love you now feel for each other.
He fixed it. I don't know what they added
Go
it out
ahead
after
and
that,
place
but
the rings.
it's still official, even if he fucked up their gender, right? Anyways, somebody ordained me. I would love to
And
read
now it's
these for
time
you.
for the vows.
Okay?
Dave,
Here, I would love to. Here, let me chat GPT some shit up. I can't use Grok for another 2 hours, and when we can, I have a treat for you, buddy. I used up my messages for this portion of time. Write me a beautiful and short but well-worded wedding thingy. You know, like if I was ordained, I'd be reading it and stuff. Like one of those. And then, like, make sure to include Dave as the husband and Glammy as the girl, the female, the wife. And I would be Keemstar, and I want to make sure to get a promotion very quickly and short by saying fucking lolcow live. Okay. Make sure it includes all of the people in the procession and how their love is possible through years of loving each other and such. Ladies and gentlemen, friends, and esteemed guests, we gather here today to witness the union of two souls. Dave, a man of unwavering strength and humor, and Glammy, a woman whose beauty is matched only by her heart. Through years of laughter, love, and shared memories, they stand before us not just as two individuals, but as partners, bound by a love that has weathered every storm and shined in every season. Love is not just found, it is built day by day, moment by moment. It is in the quiet glances, the inside jokes, the patience, and the promises. And today, before all of you, Dave and Glammy make the greatest promise of all. To walk this life together, hand in hand, no matter where the road may lead. With that, it is my great honor, as Keemstar, to pronounce these two fucking husband and wife. And don't forget, lolcow fucking live. It really went a little off the grid there. Alright. They really got edgy at the last second. The fucking lolcow, these fucking two. God damn it. Sponsored by lolcow fucking live. I would have rather it not put that in at the last moment and put it up at the top. I was trying to say, like, you know, the lolcow crowd that might be here, try to acknowledge them earlier. I referred to it like the procession, the this and that. Just fuck off. That was ChatGPT. It's dumber. I think Grok is smarter, better, bigger, stronger. I think Grok is really good. Grok is really good. We should ask Grok to make... I can't. So anyways, not to show off. I've done it before in VR. I thought it was really fun.
Glammy Limbs, I love you. I vow to always love you, forever and always.
Mine was short and shitty. I'd have to work on that.
To
Good job,
first,
Keem, in other words. Good job.
protect you,
ChatGPT can't do as good as
lift
you.
up when you're down, help you down when you climb too high.
I do that too.
Proud to provide for you. You'll have everything you need. And to keep it short and sweet, and last but not least, I vow my loyalty to you. I'll never step
I see him
outside
getting
our
red.
marriage for anyone.
Been so supportive and loving, and I vow to love you forever, and I will be protecting you and taking good care of you, and I will always love you, and I will
Airplane.
love you forever, and I will never ever love anybody else but you. Just always.
Well,
By the power of God and the
Maybe your
state
kids.
of Texas,
if you have any.
I pronounce you Mr. and Mrs.
Oh,
Glammy
jeez,
Lammy. You
oh my God.
You now may kiss the bride.
Ripped out my thing. Kiss the bride. Adorable. Great. Cough, cough. So go watch that yourself if you want it to be more romantic than I've made it. It was a cute little reception and shit afterwards. There you go. Everybody gets coffee and cake and shit. Somebody over here is like, pick her the fuck up. Pick her the fuck. Okay, you two. Get a room. Yeah.
Where are we going?
Anywhere.
Shit. All right. And then they go make out in the van for 20 minutes or whatever, you know. You know how this works. And then they come back. And they sit down for a while and they chat it up and stuff. Yeah, it takes a while. They're good for like a good 20 minutes. Like, oh, there they are for the first time ever. Okay, husband and wife.
I approve of this arrangement.
There you go.
Gold Cargo Super Jet is $10. Buyer's ready.
I was told there would be pie and punch. I was promised.
Why is the mic over here with us?
I know it's not a talking shit a couple times.
What were y'all talking shit about? Oh, baby bitches.
Of course, I have the same problem, but I tell
I'm just getting fucked up right now. Yours truly, TheSpitDragon. Okay, let's start this shit. So, that happened. I wanted to start the show with something good for once, right? Have a little bit of a celebration first. So there they are. These two folks, married. Look at that. Keem. Look at Keem busting it. He's getting his fucking Trump moves in and shit. You know? But just tapping his foot? Fuck this shit. What the fuck is this? Yeah, he's out. He's Keeming alone over there. He doesn't know how to dual dance, you know? He's seen it on TV. He's doing it. What was that? What was that? Keem's dance moves. He's got dance moves. We got some boogie dance moves. Everybody's making out. Come on, you're gonna make all the fatties feel salty about this. Come on now.
He told Glammy, saw me, he said to her, you look at him, you follow him, he knows what he's doing.
Okay.
And that
Steve
tells
or
me
whatever. Pat,
she's in good hands.
Tom.
And as I look here at her
Don.
wedding,
And I look outside and I see the rain pouring down.
Okay.
The rain on your wedding day. They say that's a bad thing.
No, no.
Glammy, your time?
He's gonna let it go while he thinks about what to say. Your time, Glammy? In this rain?
Your time in
Oh,
the
it just
lolcow
sparked in his head.
universe
Tears of joy. He's got
has
it.
been a series of bad things after bad things
Oh, okay.
after bad things. Your life
Shit.
has been bad things, and you have consistently been the good thing.
Okay.
And you get to be Dave's good thing.
And that
This rain
the rain
ain't
is
nothing to your sunshine.
Well,
Congratulations.
I wouldn't
you
need
two.
to, but you're bad at that. No, the rain is a symbol of the last big cry, but this is a joyful cry, you know? Right, something like that.
Hey there, folks.
A chance to move forward as two tears together. Their tears are together. It's all of us that are crying with you. You know, something like that. Anyway.
You doing well today?
Hi,
You know,
okay.
yeah,
We got to get back to it, okay? You ready? Are you ready? We're going to go from A to B. We're doing a very fucking... Whew. Okay, bipolar. You ready? Okay, we got Adam Mockler. He's shocked. What's happening in this video? Do you guys know what's happening in this video? Oh my god. What's happening in this video? We have another one today. Do I have to take the stance of A or B? I don't know. But they lawyered up quickly. And we will see. What law will be pushed incorrectly? I do not know. But the Democrats are starting to get pissed. Maybe we'll see some type of activity. But until then, it's really just piss. We haven't done much of giving a shit. And it took us paying attention to this text chain for us to give a fuck about America again. So it's going to be difficult. In general, for a while on my news, on any news, I don't care. This is what it is from now on. So you can either take the Nepo route or you can take like the serious upper guys route. We got two, okay? And we've been dealing with a good mix of the two, in my opinion. Yeah, with the Hassan stalking and the crazy Nepo people watching, along with like, you know, just keeping up with the younger politician folks on FuckTube here. So it's been interesting. I hear stumbling. I never know what that means. But I was informed. Fuck, I don't even know where to start on this. So this is the between, folks. Okay, it's already this early in the morning. We're getting into stupid shit now. So I don't know what this is. Those might be fun. A bunch of the stupid fucking messages were released, right? The stupid messages. Okay? I could pull them up, but who cares? Right? Pete Hegg. Fucking this guy, right? So he messages dumbass fucking... So these assholes just fucking sitting there lying and shit. And, so there was a meeting this morning, is what my other... Yesterday morning? My other thing told me. My weird news today or whatever folks told me that. So there's a meeting this morning where they were like, oh, so you're completely inept at your job? And she was like, yeah. So that's about the gist of it. They were like, oh, so you said all this yesterday. Now today, we got the full release, and it's official, and it is that, because several of you've obviously said it was real, so idiots. So now that we've determined it is real, so Pete Hegseth was lying to the camera when he was like, oh, it's not even real. It's bullshit, fake. There's no plans in it. All that shit. So they're all idiots. So the four bumbling buffoons of Tulsi and fucking Hegseth and this... what was it? Was it Pete or something? No, that's a Hegseth guy. What's the fucking first name of the W guy? Well, I can't remember his name. It's so fucking generic. It's probably why he added the Goldberg in there, because it's just so fucking generic. Like, these generic
Hey there,
names
folks.
are difficult to deal with. Hey there, folks. So anyways, that's all been proven, anywho, to be bullshit, which I find fucking just thrilling. They're all fucking, like, broad-faced fucking shit-stained, shit panties fucking liars. Liars. Oh, JD. Obviously fucking JD. JD with his so poignant and cutting in with his messagery of, what? Can you say that slower? I don't know how to read texts. Like, what? JD's fucking stupid, dude. So, the old man who, is it Michael or something? Michael Waltz? Is that it? Who seemed to be on cocaine writing his messages. Like, he was like, we got him. Fucking, stick him, back it up. Comma. We got this name, that. And then, yeah, JD was like, what? Slow down, bro. And he was like, we got these fucking asses, yeah. And then JD was like, ooh. And then he sent like 15 emojis and shit, 3. And, yeah, it's amazing. Amazing to, like, when you look at it, the scope of it, when you feel it. And then, the fact that while describing those targets in such a hyped up little dicko state, and there's also like wording of like there's correlated, multiple people corroborated that was the target going to that building, blah blah blah, shit like that. Texts within the text, so it's all obvious like fucking shit that we should not have been a part of. And if this was leaked before or during, that would have been a thing, but it wasn't. I'm just saying if is a big thing. Tulsi not knowing shit about her job, supposedly, should be fired just due to incompetence, then claimed incompetence, then incompetence, then kick her out. That type of shit. And I'm glad that a lot of people are just in agreement with that. I'm not trying to be a cultist. You know, I'm kind of in the middle but left, right? Now, I call for action to be taken in terms of, like, who is doing wrong and why. So if these motherfuckers are doing wrong and why, then fucking be done. Is kind of the point. This is above me, I think.
Folks, hope you're doing well today. You know, we actually have a message for MAGA.
Snort. I'm very snotty today. I do not apologize. Let me
go
get my chat
outside,
going.
go
Sorry
for a
about that.
walk, enjoy the sun, get some fresh air. And MAGA, thank you for staying.
Oh,
Hey,
damn,
do you
not
guys
me?
remember
Okay,
when
I got
we were
shit
like,
to do.
whoa, tariffs are bad. That's not a good
I got
thing.
dark,
and you were like,
creepy basement
no,
shit to do,
tariffs
yeah.
are good. And then you actually learned about tariffs, and you're like, oh, wait,
Snot.
tariffs aren't good.
Tariffs aren't
And
that
then
good.
there was that one time where like, hey, Donald Trump is a power-hungry authoritarian, and you're like, no, he doesn't want to like just grab a bunch of power, and like now in real time we're seeing him
This
like
shit's a little
making
stronger.
moves to acquire more power. Or better yet, that one time where like, hey, this is kind of weird, his relationship with Putin. And why are Russian diplomats going to Trump Tower? And you're like, Russia. And now he's literally out here defending Russia, invading neighboring countries. And you guys are just standing there holding your dick in your little red hat going, Russia. You guys are fucking morons. I'm done with you. I'm done, all right? If you guys can't see this, there's something fucking wrong with you. You need to go see a doctor. You're in a goddamn cult. You
Stop
guys
gooning.
are out here booing war heroes while trying to fluff up Putin. You guys
Stop
are
gooning.
screaming about
Yeah,
Hillary's
right.
emails
Right.
while looking the other direction while they're CCing journalists on like classified
God.
document text chat threads.
Right.
You guys are complaining about Hunter Biden's laptop while there's bathrooms in Mar-a-Lago full of classified documents and golf balls, like photos of them. You guys just look the other way again because you're in a cult. Don't worry, your
Don't say it. No,
stupidity
none of
will
that
catch
exists.
up with you, and it
Hush.
eventually will bite you in the ass.
Hush, none of that exists.
Morons.
Yeah, they're very stupid. None of that exists. Okay, shh. So my dudes, like, they really fucking. What is this? It's over. Insane D&D 24. Shut the fuck up. A leak. A D&D leak. It's over. Please shut the fuck up. My dudes. I tried to click on them earlier.
On behalf of student noting that in
Chung.
addition to the targeting
so
information,
they covered a lot of information That's very important. I should almost just watch their shit. I try not to, though, because, like, I respect them or
Who
whatever.
had found
and
himself in that war.
I don't necessarily always agree with their more left point of views, and I don't want people to think that I'm any big fan of any one specific news persons or whatever. I watch things to watch things. I have my own opinions within that.
Or chat decided that maybe if he just went ahead and released the chat logs, it would help everyone better understand just what we're dealing with here.
Yeah. It wasn't even that they were denying involvement. They were like, actually, nothing went wrong. That was actually a perfectly fine conversation with no classified information. And it would be ridiculous for us to be talking about classified airstrikes in a chat room. That would be crazy.
What's the big deal? It was just boys being boys.
I don't want to speed
And then
it up.
and then he leaked the rest of it. It was, let's not get ahead of ourselves, though. Let's start with
Right.
Tuesday, when, thanks to some hilarious timing, key
It's
players
insane.
in what's being called
It's
Signalgate
insane.
were brought before the Senate Intelligence Committee to get grilled about it.
Okay, this
Normally,
is a
there
good
wouldn't be
catch-up.
such a
I just
quick
have to
turnaround,
watch
but
this. It's
an
really
annual
good.
congressional hearing with the U.S.'s top intelligence officials was already on the calendar, so it worked out great.
Oh, now that we got you here.
You guys couldn't have fucked up at a more perfect time.
Yeah.
Thank you for that. So here's the Washington Post with how that went. Senate Democrats on Tuesday hammered the Trump administration's top intelligence officials on how and why the vice president, defense secretary, national security advisor, and other top cabinet members made the reckless decision to use a commercial messaging app to discuss secret war plans for Yemen, while also inadvertently including a journalist in the group chat.
I'm bored. Good morning.
If this was the case of a military officer or an
Good
intelligence
morning.
officer
Oh,
and they
yeah.
had this kind of behavior,
Oh,
they would
stretch
be
it
fired.
out,
Warner
yes.
said in his opening remarks.
They
at
would have been
Tuesday's hearing,
fired
noting that in
immediately.
addition to the targeting
Oh, they
information,
would've been fucking
the text
canned
chain
so
included
fast.
the identity of an active CIA officer.
Amazing.
Look, this is one more example
Active,
of the kind of
okay?
sloppy,
I've heard-
careless,
no, there was no
incompetent
active ones.
behavior,
No, there was active
particularly
ones.
toward classified information exhibited by the Trump
One.
administration, Warner said. This is not a one-off. How is it that nobody bothered to even check? Who are all the names? Warner
Right,
added.
right. Amazing. No double
I mean,
checking
we asked
even?
that question on Monday when we filmed.
Yeah.
Glad that some people are asking the same questions to the people involved.
It is
It
How
gets
would you
even
not
better.
notice that?
It gets
Key
even
question.
tastier. Shit.
I thought it was the other
These
Jeff
people are so
Goldberg, the
fucking...
cool Jeff Gold.
I mean, even Elliot will
stuck
tell you,
in a lie.
the less links in a chain, the
That's
stronger
all.
that you're not going to fuck up.
Yeah.
If you got too many people in there, you got people in
Here.
there that you don't even know,
This is,
then it's not secret.
It's not
That's true,
secret.
that's true.
But if
He said Nazi. Crit. Okay, you gotta crit the Nazis. That's the secret there. Okay. Okay, this is Watch Talk. Okay, we're doing Watch Talk now. Hold on. Elevator. Music. Chill. Okay, this is Watch Talk now, okay? This is a citizen. This watch is a citizen with the initial CQ or some shit at the bottom. Or maybe QQ? I don't know what the fuck it says down there. It is currently not moving, not ticking whatsoever. That's because it's not wound. It does happen to be working. The model number, oh geez, can I, oh boy, can I even read that? Okay, let me make sure I don't like drip snot on the mic here. Okay, we have what the fuck is this? Citizen Watch Company, Metal Resist, Base Metal SSG. I don't know which one is the model number, so we're just gonna look it up. Citizen Watch. I know it's an older one, and it's had a lot of work done. 807 00419. 807 00419. Not quite. Is there a search? Shut up. That must be the individual one that it is. Anyway. GN-4W. This is my dad's old watch. I'm just gonna look it up for the fuck of it. This is Watch Talk, okay, folks? Ain't that one. What's that? There we go. 6101 dash. That must be the other. There's a lot more numbers than letters and shit than just that after that. Oh boy. The lighting down here is fucking horseshit for this, sorry. 9150 54 KT. 91 50 54 KT. Swoosh. Oh my god. What a fucking yes, yes. Oh, that was so difficult to do. 200. Well, it's not about the price though. It's my dad's watch. Like this is my dad's watch. So it's not about the price. Very cool though. I'm glad I could find it. Very pretty. Very pretty. That's the boy right there. Is that the original band even? Ooh, hey, nice. OG band, bro. 45. that's a slap in the nuts, dude. That's too bad. Mirror? Ain't no mirror. No, it's American, bro. No, not no Saab. What is this Saab and mirror, bro? Ain't no fucking no. No. Saturday. I do believe in Saturday. I don't believe in mirror. Yeah, it looks like the American fucking blah blah blah. Yep, that's very nice. That's very nice. Oh, I don't have the tickies around the edge. And I have the original band, so I don't know. No tickies, but myrrh is not a thing. $40. It's like the cheap. It's probably the cheapest, shittiest one. That's where I'm like, where can I find like the garbage one? You know, we're not the richest fam. You know. No, because that's got the ridges on it, so I can't even really find it. But this is my watch talk. Okay. I did have another one. I have pictures of it on my computer somewhere. It's like it was pretty nice. It's $50. It does feel like the same center. It's a different band and shit though. I don't know. So that was interesting though, right? Watch talk. That was sudden watch talk. Great. Let's get.
If there was ever a week to reply all to a company-wide email, this is the week, guys.
Watch
yeah,
talk.
because as annoying as that might be, as irresponsible and stupid as that might be,
let's put this back.
I mean, you're just following the lead of the fucking executive branch of the U.S. government.
Yeah, these are top officials. And no DEI, by the way. So these are the best in their field.
The best.
On merit alone is how these people made their way through the ranks of the military or government or whatever. And none of that pesky DEI. So this
DEI, just DUI.
Yes.
Yeah.
Anyway, it continues. Gabbard, Ratcliffe, and the other government witnesses provided few answers. After Gabbard...
Do we go over my Zippos? Do we have a Zippo talk already? I'll look up my Zippos. Maybe I should look up my Zippos. I'm going to look at my Zippos later, bro. I got so many Zippos.
At first declined to say whether she was involved in the group chat at all. She and Ratcliffe then told senators that the information shared over Signal was not classified. At other times, they denied the details contained in the Atlantic's reporting or said they could not recall the exact contents of the messages.
That's amazing.
They repeatedly deferred to Trump's defense secretary and national security advisor to answer for them. The deflections triggered an incredulous and angry backlash from the committee's liberals. Warner, who accused Gabbard of bobbing and weaving and trying to filibuster, demanded repeatedly that she reconcile her conflicting assertions that the information in the text chain was not classified, but also that she was not at liberty to talk about it. If there are no classified materials, share it with the committee. You can't have it both ways, he said. You're the head of the intelligence community, Senator Angus King said, apparently baffled
I feel like we saw
when
this.
Gabbard said she would defer to the Secretary of Defense, the National Security Council, on that question of whether targeting information should have been classified. You're supposed to know about classifications, King said.
These are good questions, because, the first natural reaction you have to that is, oh, if it's not classified, well, show me those classified texts.
Yeah.
Present them to everyone if they're completely fine. Now, at one point in the hearing, Senator John Ossoff said...
Isn't that Cartman? That didn't hit me the first time. Present them. Yeah, they get stuck in the fucking It's a gridlock. Mr. Cartman. Mr. Garrison tells the substitute teacher to tell Cartman, present them, when he keeps saying, lick my balls and shit like that. So it puts him in that gridlock of like, okay, then whip the dick out. Then do it.
This is utterly unprofessional. There's been no apology. There has been no recognition of the gravity of this error. And by the way, we will get the full transcript of this chain, and your testimony will be measured carefully against its content.
Dude.
And that's called foreshadowing. We didn't know how quickly that was going to happen, but
so the next day,
on Tuesday, if this guy was holding it back for any other reason than a trap, then whatever. But it worked out that way. How they immediately came out, denied everything, said that whatever was in there actually wasn't that bad, if there was anything at all.
Well, let's say hypothetically we actually see the contents of this group chat. Will anything that you said today maybe sound like lying?
Luckily, this story will have been blown over by then.
Yeah.
Yeah. So on Tuesday, National Security Advisor Mike Waltz, who was in that group chat, and according to Jeffrey Goldberg, was the one who invited him to the chat, went on Fox News to heavily insinuate that Jeffrey Goldberg had somehow schemed his way into the group chat.
How did a Trump-hating editor of The Atlantic end up on your Signal chat? You know, Laura, I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but of all the people out there, somehow this guy who has lied about the president, who has lied to Gold Star families, lied to their attorneys, and gone to Russia hoax, gone to just all kinds of links to lie and smear the president of the United States, and he's the one that somehow gets on somebody's contact and then gets sucked into this group.
How would that work?
Okay, I'm sorry. First of all, you invited him.
I mean, kind of, yeah, but he's...
But secondly, if a journalist did somehow...
That's not a conspiracy.
Manage to sneak
he's just on a group list and you put him in there.
Very
You're
secure
stupid.
war chat with vital information to national security. You realize that might be even more embarrassing, right?
Yeah, I think so.
But this is just Mike Waltz clearly trying to cover his ass at a time when he appears to be absurdly bad at his job. And here's Politico with some insight on how that's going. Half of them saying he's never going to survive or shouldn't survive, said the official, who, like others,
fire
was bringing a hand
him.
on him.
Reckless, stupid. Everyone in the White House agrees Mike Waltz is a fucking idiot. I'll let them read that.
It was reckless not to check who was on the thread.
Right.
It was reckless to be having that conversation on Signal. You can't have recklessness as the national security advisor, the official said. A person close to the White House was even more blunt. Everyone in the White House can agree on one thing. Mike Waltz is a fucking idiot. I think America can come together.
Yeah.
Finally, someone bringing everyone together to chime in at once and say, "You fucking moron! You're so stupid."
Yeah, it's classic unforced error. And it's hilarious.
I want to say it's the fucking four of them though. It's also Hegseth, Gabbard, and fucking Mr. VP or whatever. Fucking couch fucker, idiot.
To do such an egregious, ridiculous, unforced error, and then
slow down,
blame
bro.
A journalist who you dropped the story into his lap.
Yeah, it was crazy deflection, but also, man, it's gotta suck to be the first guy involved in the first massive scandal of the second Trump administration.
Classic
Trump. You knew it was coming.
Would fire that shit. Would just drop
There'll
him.
be more where that came
from.
Oh,
absolutely.
You won't even remember Mike Waltz in a year.
Yeah, well, yeah. The problem is with everyone else, the not admitting fault is step one in the Trump playbook. That is the first rule is you never ever do that. So.
But then you're like under oath.
But meanwhile, on Tuesday, the Secretary of Defense made it clear that none of this is actually a big deal at all.
Yeah, calm down.
Because it wasn't actually a war chat, guys. Woo, you're blowing this way out of proportion, okay? And by the way, nobody was texting any war plans.
Nobody was texting war plans, and that's all I have to say about that. Thank you.
Yes,
on top of everything else on Tuesday, it was also revealed that the official Pentagon stance on using Signal for anything, let alone active military operations, is that you really shouldn't do that. Here's NPR. Several days after top national security officials accidentally included a reporter in a Signal chat about bombing Houthi sites in Yemen, a Pentagon-wide advisory warned against using the messaging app, even for unclassified information. A vulnerability has been identified in the Signal Messenger application, begins the department-wide email, dated March 18th and obtained by NPR. The memo continues, Russian professional hacking groups are employing the linked devices feature to spy on encrypted conversations. It notes that Google has identified
Yes.
Russian hacking groups that
So,
are targeting Signal messages.
That shit happened to me, dude. When they walk through your synced shit, you're linked. Like, that shit happened to me. That's how they fucking get you. So, always individually sign into all of your things. Don't make it easier. Always double authenticate all of that shit every fucking time in the new world. Ever since, like, maybe 2-3 years ago, they're really onto us. So, well played. Good job. Next.
Messenger to spy on persons of interest. Moreover, a memo in 2023, obtained by NPR, warned of using Signal for any non-public official information. In the military, sending classified data over insecure channels is called spillage. It can be a career ender for a military officer. The 2023 Defense Department memo prohibited use of mobile applications for even controlled unclassified information, which is many degrees less important than information about ongoing military operations. There's almost no precedent for the heads of defense, state, intelligence, and national security to be sharing such sensitive military intelligence in a forum that was known to be unsecured.
Bing.
It's insane.
So, okay. Discussing classified military operations in a war group chat is definitely something that everyone involved should have known not to
Signal.
do. But luckily, according to
It's
Pete
amazing,
Hegseth
really.
and Tulsi Gabbard,
Yeah.
they definitely didn't do anything like that.
My
All
beard
right,
is
well,
bushy.
So, fast forward exactly one fucking day to
Yeah.
Wednesday, and oh shit. What is that rumble I hear? It's The Atlantic with an article titled, "Here Are the Attack Plans That Trump's Advisors Shared on Signal."
Bing.
Wow.
Dude.
Unfortunately, we do not spend $80 a year on an Atlantic subscription, but
But-
luckily those transcripts have since been published elsewhere.
yes.
And I don't know, man.
We even watched
Some of these
Mockler
messages
go over them
definitely
just
look like
briefly
very
yesterday.
detailed descriptions of
This
highly
is
sensitive
amazing.
military.
So, straight up, we did see these. I was going like that a bunch. OPSEC. Oh, that's what I was supposed to call today's. Okay. Beans and Cornbread is a reference to the show that used to be on, like, A&E or some shit. What was it? OPSEC Beans. OPSEC Beans and Cornbread. Okay. We're gonna look up, hold on, real quick. I just gotta, beans and cornbread. Beans and cornbread. Show TV. Beans and cornbread. Beans and cornbread. Oh yeah, Dinner and Movie. That's what it was. Dinner and Movie on TBS. Dude, that was such fucking. Can I get a full roster of Dinner and a Movie movies and shit? Thank you. We're gonna put a fucking merp. Okay. Dinner and a Movie. Dinner and a Movie. I'm just gonna keep that there for a few. Thank you. Anyways, this is definitely. So if you want to go over these, just to like. Time now. Weather is favorable, just confirmed with CENTCOM. We are go for launch mission. Doop doop doop. This is Hegseth. Doop doop. 12:15. F-18's launch for strike package. Blow up. 13:45. Trigger based. F-18. First strike window starts. Target terrorist is at his known location. So, should be on time. Also, drones. Get 'em. 14:10. More F-18s launch. Second strike package. 4:15. Strike drones on target. This is when the first bombs will definitely drop, pending earlier trigger-based targets. Jesus. 15:36, F-18 second strike starts. Also, first sea-based Tomahawks launched. More to follow per timeline. We are currently clean on OPSEC. Clean. Yeah, sure you are. That's why we're seeing this. So, this is when the first bombs will definitely drop. What a fucking... We did not discuss war plans. You are directly discussing war plans. Current, talking about future. Right there. And the Mike guy came right out the gate, fucking like admitting they were real. And then Hegseth was like, no, they aren't. And that's... Wow. All four of them need to be fucking clipped for these actions, for this stupidity, for this... absolute fucking just abuse and dumb. That's it. This is supposed to be done through the proper fucking channels. We've never seen this shit before. Like, wow. That's amazing. Blank gate, whatever gate this is, I'm glad that they got a gate coming out the gate. Like, that's fucking amazing. But, I mean, helicopter gate was a pretty big one, wasn't it? FDA gate, Doge gate. I think we've had a couple gates, really, but, you know, Matt Gates gate, Gates gate, Jesus.
Military operations.
In fact, yeah, I
Anyway.
It's hard for me to think of something that could be more detailed to every member of Trump's cabinet than these messages that were sent.
Yeah.
Yeah, like this one, for example, which provides a
Beautiful.
precise timeline of airstrikes.
Does he also
as
say
well
this?
as
I'm going to have to
specifics
skip that
of
little bit.
Which
but...
military equipment's going to be used, and it ends with, "We are currently clean on OPSEC."
Not at all.
They were not, in fact,
Not at all.
currently clean on OPSEC.
It's fucking
That
amazing.
is going to become an all-timer.
We are currently clean
on
on
OPSEC.
OPSEC.
That's what I wanted to fucking
So here's the
hear.
Washington Post with more.
The newly
We
released
are
material
currently
includes a
clean.
message sent by Hegseth at 11:44 a.m. Eastern on March 15th, the day of the Yemen operation, confirming the timeline of the planned
We're
strikes
currently clean
scheduled to
on
commence
OPSEC.
roughly 2
Okay.
hours later.
Great.
It also included the type of aircraft involved: manned F-18 jets and MQ-9 Reaper drones.
Where,
along
what,
with sea-based
who,
Tomahawk
how,
missiles,
when,
and the fact that one high-profile target was at his known location. The president's defenders have acknowledged that Goldberg was inadvertently included
And-
in the chat while seeking to downplay assertions that the material shared over the messaging app, had it been compromised by an adversary, would have jeopardized the lives of American service members involved in the operation.
Not only that, this is directly, you can see the Trump call to kill civilians overseas directly involved with that thing. Okay, you get to see directly the call to murder those people from that team. Isn't that amazing? And then you tell me about who you wanted to win because of wars and shit. Y'all are fucking dumb. Okay? So the worldwide interests that wanted Trump in place, you asked for not only that terrorist to die, you asked for all the other 20 innocent people, etc., whatever, in that apartment building to also die. You wanted that. Maybe of your own people even. You brought that war, where you kill your own people, to my government, where we are now helping you to kill your own people. It seems like a self-fulfilling prophecy. Really? Beautiful, isn't it? Who's my favorite Final Fantasy bad guy? It's Kefka. It's fucking Kefka. All right, let's go.
But veteran
Shit,
national
dude.
security professionals said such information
Fucking
would
Kafka.
almost certainly be classified, describing a projected schedule of attacks like the one Hegseth shared with the chat group as a closely guarded secret that should be discussed only in a secure environment.
Yeah.
This information was clearly
I would
taken
have-
from the real-time...
I would have my generals turned into fucking espers for this one. That's it, all 4 of them. We got fucking goddamn fucking Titan, Ifrit, Shiva, and fucking, let's get a weird one, Carbuncle. Right fucking there, because Mike is definitely a Carbuncle if I ever fucking, man. You guys don't know Carbuncle? How do you not know Carbuncle? I'm meeting so many, like, not good Final Fantasy fans lately. Don't look up at actual Carbuncle. It gets gross. Okay, it gets really gross. You want the cute Carbuncle, okay? But you're more like the first Carbuncle. Okay, you're like that little fucker. Okay? Yeah, you're like the first one. You're like a tiny little nubile, early age Carbuncle. Okay? That's what you are. You just have to deal with that. I wanted to bite this. Okay? That's what Carbuncle you are. You could be a cooler Carbuncle, but you're not going to be a cooler Carbuncle. You're just a regular Carbuncle, okay? You're going to have to deal with that, because you're a Carbuncle. Me? I'm a Carbuncle. This is an adorable Carbuncle, and that is going on our stream now and forever. Carbuncle, welcome to the gang. You are fucking... you are great. You've been dejected from politics, and you are now holding this raft still. Thank you, Carbuncle, for joining the gang. We love you, Carbuncle. Okay. Team Carbuncle.
order of battle sequence from an ongoing operation. It is highly classified and protected, said Mick Mulroy, a former CIA paramilitary officer and Marine Corps veteran who served as a senior Pentagon official during Trump's first term in office. Next to nuclear and covert operations, this information is the most protected. And that's what's crazy is so many arguments online are like, well, how serious is it though, actually? And I would venture to say that even something less than this would clearly raise eyebrows and probably break a ton of laws. And the obvious stench in the air would be that if anyone in a Democratic administration had done anything close to this, it would... I can't even think of what would happen.
Oh, that would have been it. Dude.
Yeah, it wouldn't be...
that hammer would have dropped so
January
fucking
6th
fast.
would be it would be something similar, I would feel, if all of the top cabinet...
It's just very funny that what they decided to go with was like, no, none of this stuff was classified. None of it would, in any scenario, be classified. As if there aren't hundreds of thousands, maybe millions of people in this country with like direct personal knowledge of how classification works
just the right
due to
color on my
working
car
in the
bumper.
military or
What do you
in
think?
government contracting positions where like if any of them were to do this kind of thing, they would be in prison
bluish,
for a
that's
very
cute.
long time. It's just funny to just
Yeah.
assume no one's going to connect the dots. Like, I don't know how classification works, so whatever Tulsi Gabbard says
Even
sounds
the
about right.
wargaming community knows how classified documents work.
Yeah.
And for once,
Old ass reference.
they're in the clear. You guys, you're free to go.
Anyway, it's sort of flown under the radar amidst everything else, but it is worth pointing out that in addition
be
to
good.
terrible OPSEC, the actual operation itself would be considered a war crime, regardless of how secure the communications had been. At one point, Michael Waltz says, VP, building collapsed, had multiple positive ID. Pete, Korea, the IC,
This is the
amazing
one.
job.
With Vance.
JD Vance replies, what?
Typing too fast.
And Waltz replies with, typing too fast. The
Their
first
first
target,
their top missile guy. We had positive ID of him walking onto his girlfriend's building, and now it's collapsed.
And JD
And
Vance
it's
found
now
this news.
collapsed.
Excellent. And then Mike Waltz
Excellent.
was like, fist bump, American flag.
Blah, 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 blah.
flames.
Yeah, he's going
right
crazy,
before
dude.
they're like praying for
He's
a
like
great
zooted
it's
up.
just so
Yeah, it is.
sickening.
It is
But
great.
they,
It's
so they
amazing.
blew up an entire
Okay?
residential building to kill one guy.
Look, you
And
know,
according to other
I'm all for it. Yesterday I celebrated. I sang a song for the death of the terrorist. You know, ultimately in America, we see things like one bomb here, one terrorist, 20 innocents, right? So 21 deaths total. Now, if we had left that one terrorist live and keep terrorizing, the deaths are why there's like roughly 50 children per day dying in those regions due to war. So the more we get rid of the actual figureheads and the more that the people there try to find that peace, because I heard that they had people gathering and trying to push out Hamas and to find peace. I hope that that's happening over there for those folks. Like, you need stable, rational living conditions without like fucking stable child murder per day numbers. Like that'd probably be a better thing to recover from. So we see it as a net overall good in that way. So I apologize for being heartless about the situation, but I'm unattached. I'm on the other side of the country. No offense. Or the world, rather. No offense. Your life is not my life. But it is, and your life is in my hands. But it's not. I'm a nobody, just like you. And I wish for the regular citizens of the world the best, because we shouldn't be dying due to our government's behest. You know what I mean? You know? Like, I signed up for the draft, but thank God there was bigger, stronger, more important motherfuckers than me in that direction who already had volunteered en masse in my era to go and fucking serve because of the 9/11 shit. So I know what it is to see my literal, like, schoolmates and shit go like, okay, fuck it, I'm joining right now because that shit just happened. That's who's currently still in there. I support my boys. I support my Americans, my people. Like, even in a libtard blue as fuck since 1947, stayed blue through fucking Reagan or whatever the fuck, we are the bluest blue shithole blue ever. And when I see my blue motherfuckers, like, voting fucking libtard as shit their whole lives, blue, when I see them go give their life willingly in a much larger way than just signing a piece of paper agreeingly, that's some patriotic shit right there. Because they'd fucking killed our people, dude. So, GG. That's how we see it over here. So no offense. I mean, eventually that terrorist might have killed more of our people, and we can't fucking have that. Like, that's why we signed up to fight against that shit. Like, each generation of America has that, like, lesson that the world is teaching us to stay patriotic in such ways, left or right. The previous generation had their Pearl Harbors and shit. We have our 9/11s and shit. So that's it. Like, we're here to defend ourselves, and this is what it looks like vocally, you know? So, oops. We're not supposed to see their war discussion, though. So we're not supposed to know that they just completely capped the building and a bunch of people died. What were they going to blame it on otherwise? Would they have just not mentioned it? I mean, how many people actually did die in the building? I don't know. I thought it was like 20 or something. I heard a rough number once at some point, maybe. I don't know if that's true, though. So I know there was some innocents murdered, arguably, though. It's been talked about.
Reporting around that strike, it killed at least 13 people.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it's not really shocking
Thank
at
you
all. I mean,
for
especially
clearing up
after
Okay.
the Biden administration treated Israel doing this kind of shit on a daily fucking basis as no big deal. But it is still a war crime to deliberately kill civilians, even if there is a legitimate military objective.
We will see things like it was just his gang members anyway. You know, well, our more heartless South folk or hick folk are just gonna say, well, it was all gangsters and fucking, you know, dirt loving individuals anyway. You know, some kind of race
people
shit.
Up in arms
They'd
about
say
the
some nasty
OPSEC
shit.
were also
so
pissed off about that
forgive
too.
me, you know, dirt is
but,
everywhere. We're all
murdering
dirt.
innocent people on
Okay.
the other side of the world it's just business as usual to
Right.
most folks in this country. So I'm not holding my breath.
Yeah,
That's where I'm like,
it's horrific. It's another sign of
It's
things to come
gross.
because the Trump administration
But
has
that's how it
signaled that they are
functions.
willing
It functions.
to expand that
The
whole
Hicks.
collateral damage.
That's how they work.
Zone.
Yeah.
And what's even more fucked about this is like, okay, look, it's good that it's still in the media. It sucks that that specific part is being ignored. But I guess if the American public is gonna latch on to a scandal because it's scandalous and not because it's like, I guess at least it's grabbing their attention, I guess.
I mean, is it grabbing the average person's attention? I honestly don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
It's kind of thrilling.
I find it more interesting.
I don't talk with my dad about politics at all anymore. It doesn't even get mentioned.
Yeah,
So
probably for the best.
Yeah.
I find it more interesting that elected Democrats are suddenly like wide awake, on their feet. It's like, where you guys been? Like this is not good, obviously.
Too little, too
but
late.
like, I don't think it's anywhere near the worst thing this administration has done.
yeah, no, it's not. But it's, you know, hey, whatever gets someone off the couch, I guess.
I guess.
Anyways, on Wednesday, intelligence officials were back on Capitol Hill, this time for a hearing.
There's so many
of
other
House
things they
Intelligence
could get
Committee,
off the couch for.
and the publication
but, right.
of the transcripts gave them plenty to discuss, particularly since just a day earlier, these same intelligence officials had insisted, under oath, that no classified information was in the signal chat.
Whoopsie.
Here's the Washington Post again. Democrats on the House Intelligence Committee immediately seized on those statements Wednesday morning as the
Looks
same
best
spy
there.
chiefs again took the witness stand for what was supposed to be a routine annual hearing on the biggest threats facing the United States. The calls coming from inside the House. Instead, Representative Jim Himes of Connecticut, the top Democrat on the committee, read back the previous day's testimony to Director of National Intelligence Tulsi Gabbard and CIA Director John Ratcliffe, who, along with Vice President J.D. Vance, National Security Advisor Michael Waltz, and others, had participated in the group chat.
This you?
The senators had asked the officials on Tuesday whether the signal chat included information on weapons packages, targets, or timing, to which Gabbard
There we
responded
go.
that she couldn't recall, Himes noted. He
She
then read
can't
aloud
recall.
from a text message from Hegseth that was contained in the fuller transcript published Wednesday morning.
She can't
and it's
recall.
the same message with the F-18s, Reaper drones, all that.
Himes looked up. Do either of the directors want to
She can't
reflect on
recall.
their testimony yesterday?
Fuck,
My
man.
answer yesterday was based on my recollection or the
That's
lack
ugly.
thereof, Gabbard said. So, less than 2 weeks ago, you were on a signal chat that had all of this information about F-18s and MQ-9 Reapers and targets on strike.
nice.
And you, in that 2-week period, simply forgot that was there? Himes asked. That's your testimony?
Yeah, she forgot.
My testimony is I did not recall the exact details of what was included there, Gabbard said. Himes then quizzed Gabbard on her familiarity with her office's own classification guidance for information after she claimed again Tuesday that the information in the signal chat was not classified. Himes read aloud from the Office of the Director of National Intelligence's classification guidance. I'm reading from your classification guidance, and the criteria is information providing indication or advance warning that the U.S. or its allies are preparing an attack. Do you recall what level your own guidance would suggest
No.
that be classified?
No.
Himes asked. I don't have the specifics
I
in
do
front
not
of me.
recall.
Gavin
I don't have
responded.
I don't have that.
Let me
here.
help you, Himes said. According to the guidance governing the classification criteria from Gabbard's office, such information should be classified as top secret.
Well,
he
that's,
said.
that's news to me. I mean, it's not like I'm the fucking national security advisor or anything, or director of national intelligence.
Yeah. So many delicious this yous in there.
I
Not
know,
only
it's-
did
it's
you
so
say
funny.
this yesterday, but like, is this your own fucking office's handbook on classified information and like what it is,
Yeah,
how
yeah.
we define it?
It's amazing. It's
So
beautiful.
it is
It's
stuff.
beautiful.
I'm kind of libbed up here.
I know, this week has been very...
Yeah.
It's the lib energy everyone
Yeah.
needed. Finally something
So there you
dumb
go.
enough.
I
to-
wish these guys cared about anything else.
Yep.
In addition to this.
No,
But they don't, so
Just
I'll
this.
take it. I'll take whatever
Just
I can
this.
get.
Yeah, for the past couple of weeks,
Fuck.
Democrats have really hemmed and hawed over whether to treat human beings like human beings,
Yes.
regardless of whether or not, and in some cases did nothing wrong, but whether or not they did something wrong. Not whether they're being treated like human beings or not.
Yeah,
that was a little too touchy for them.
People,
Yeah,
immigrants
yes.
get black bagged for like liking a post about Israel. I sleep. Pete Hegseth.
Drunkenly text.
Drunk dials a
Yeah.
journalist. I wake.
Yeah,
That's right.
I'm glad you're
wake.
awake, I guess.
No, but it's
So,
the mids and others
It's
that
at
would be
least
awake to
nice
this
to
situation. It's not even about like just the left coming up. I like to present how the rights, a few of them, are also in agreement with. There's not all just cultists out there. So we're doing pretty well in terms of like coming together slowly. But again, it's, as I always say, after the fact. Like, shit's already been fucking devastated. So good job waking up a bit late there, fucking idiots. Fucking
See, that's some
whatever.
egregiously amateurish behavior.
You dredged
from
me
this
up.
administration can get Democrats fired up. But this honestly ranks pretty low on the list of terrible things that this administration has done and is doing. It would be great to see that same enthusiasm directed elsewhere. Maybe this is just the shot in the arm they need.
That would be nice.
And big things are coming, folks. We'll get to those other terrible things in just a moment. But first, we do have to once again awkwardly take a break from the horrors to tell you about the brands that sponsor our happy little program.
Brands.
This episode is sponsored by Huel. A great product if you're like us and get so caught up in all this nonsense that you sometimes forget to eat.
No.
Finding it difficult.
It's
I
like a
don't.
milk con.
But check it out.
Please see our description for the term.
H-U-E-L. Great.
And it's no surprise at all. But a few weeks
Check
back,
it
when
out.
Mahmoud Khalil was kidnapped by ICE agents and
So-
shipped off to a Homeland Security prison 1,000
Right.
miles from his
That
home to be
happened.
processed for
It is what it
deportation,
is.
despite being a legal permanent resident, and solely because he was involved in campus protests against Israel's military
What's
operations in
happening
Gaza.
right now?
It was clear that this was not a one-off incident, and there would be more to come.
Right.
Apparently, they did not waste any time finding their next victim. But before they could grab her, she luckily caught wind of it, laid low, and immediately lawyered up.
Smart.
Here's the New York Times. A 21-year-old Columbia University student who has lived in the United States since she was a child sued President Trump and other high-ranking administration officials on Monday after immigration officials tried to arrest and deport her. The student, Yun Xiao Chung, is a legal permanent resident and junior who has participated in pro-Palestinian demonstrations at the school.
I fucking Googled a few things. I grokked a few things. I didn't see shit. I didn't see shit about this person actually being some type of terrorist threat-like individual. But, you know, my country thinks this and that. But, like, I'm glad that she has immediately decided to lawyer up and that it's maybe working. And been here since age of 7. Like, I mean, to 21, 22, I thought I heard another time. So this is pretty ridiculous, you know. Went to college here, goes to school here, etc. Been here mostly their whole life, you know. I mean, people can get radicalized and shit. So I was looking up, is she radicalized? So besides this one little claim, I couldn't find any, you know, attachments to any of the popular YouTubers out there, the typical voices, etc. I'd asked, like, if is there any, like, mutterings of this person in the backgrounds anywhere, and no, not really. They weren't, like, outspoken per se, just that they had visited this thing. I don't know the deeper shit though. So this one I'm more on her side in the terms of like, you ain't got shit. The other guy, I mean, he's right there in the background. He like, you know, brought people together, was a leading voice in like taking over active areas on campuses, etc. So oops. But this Get, she seems a little unique in that I don't see anything happening here, and I peered into it, blah blah blah. So she might have been at pro demonstrations or whatever, but I mean, I don't mean to be America. I don't mean to be pro-terrorist right now. I apologize. Let me lick. I'm licking something. Just imagine it's your boot. Of course, she's a terrorist. Send her out. Deport her. But anyways, if she's spreading anti-Semitism legitimately, and if it's effective and blah blah blah, if she's a legit threat, you know, if her family is some kind of like bigger, larger, legit threat that backs a lot of shit, if America knows more than me on this, then so be it. Okay? Until then, I don't fucking know. I don't fucking know. From what I found, doesn't look very guilty. But maybe they'll tell us what they actually have later. They'll be forced to if she's got, you know, good lawyer, good representation, like, put up your dukes then. What's your proofs here? I don't think they can use the same, like, terrorist rhetoric law that they're using to kick out the other guy, and in such a lax way against this person who has even less. And we're not really, again, at war. So, I mean, even then, that law to begin with is kind of fucked to be using on the Khalil. So, again, I'm trying to be supportive of certain actions so we can test our legal system. We need to do that under this guy. And through that, we need to find some route where we can then maybe impeach or whatever. Oh, I mean, I love my president. I mean, President Trump all the way. I mean, impeach him. But, you know, whatever. Any Democrat would have been fucking impeached like a week ago, 3 weeks ago, after the airplane shit, easily would have been impeached immediately. I don't even know what it means at a point. You know, the president still stays in office even when they're impeached, so fuck me, right? So, you know, I mean, he was bad the first time to the point where he kicked him out after 4 years, so I don't know why we had this, like, fucking Cinderella syndrome. What is it? What is this willingness for this, like, man abuse? So I'm glad she's defending herself or whatever.
The Trump administration...
He is still being held in Louisiana, so I'm like, I don't know if they know what they're doing with that.
Moved to the United States with her family from South Korea when she was 7.
Yes, but I don't trust South Korea.
Has not been detained by ICE. She remains in the country, but her lawyers would not comment on her work.
I don't trust any Korea, just personally. No offense to Korea. I don't trust anything over there because it's formerly bullied me on the internet.
Whereabouts. One of Ms. Chung's lawyers, Naz Ahmad, said that the administration's efforts...
I'm kidding. The name Naz makes me think of Ed, Edd and Eddy.
...to punish and suppress speech disagrees with smack of McCarthyism. Like many thousands of students nationwide, Yunseo raised her voice against what is happening in Gaza and in support of fellow students facing unfair discipline, said Ms. Ahmad, a co-director of CLEAR. It can't be the case that a straight-A student who has lived here most of her life can be whisked away and potentially deported all because she dares to speak up.
Yeah, this one's a little bit more sketchy on the fuck tip. There's a fuck tip.
Has participated in pro-Palestinian...
Oh, I don't want to say I'm being more sympathetic just because she's a girl or anything. This is merit-based sympathy, okay?
Demonstrations since last year.
Merit-based.
Her lawyers say that she did not speak to reporters, negotiate on behalf of student demonstrators, or in any other way take a leadership position.
Okay.
She was, however, accused by the university of joining other students in posting flyers that pictured members of the board of trustees with the phrase, "wanted for complicity in genocide."
Uh-oh, they caught you for posting flyers. Oh, you wanted to fuck a guy, so you thought it would be cool to post some flyers with him one night on your date, and now you're going to jaily. Whoa. So there's only so much freedom of speech in this country. You know, there's only so much. I don't know how you can apply it here, though, because she's not like the green card type of... She's legit here, bro. Like, I don't know what we're trying to do here, so...
According to the lawsuit, the school did not find that Ms. Chung had violated any of its applicable policies.
Oh, well, too bad. You gotta go. It's shocking. And it goes without saying that the majority overwhelming majority of people do not have the means to protect themselves like this.
Yeah, I mean, she
No,
lucked
right.
out.
Yes.
And being in America since she was a child and having a well-established life here probably played a big part in her having the network and channels to be
Very
able to,
ridiculous, yeah.
First of all, find a place to fucking hide, because she's like literally in hiding.
Yeah.
She's
scary to think about.
Yeah.
Also a lot of similarities to something that happened
Yeah.
a couple decades ago. It's so maddening that we're at this point already.
Oh,
and
we're
just-
here.
And so many people are
Oh,
just
we're
like, what's the
here.
big deal?
We lost. That's it. We all lost.
This woman
This
has
is
been
Trump
in the US
world.
for most of her life, totally legally. She's
Your
a straight
time
A
to have
student
gone
at one of the nation's
crazy
top
was
schools,
back then.
Didn't even play a prominent role in these protests or even violate school policies. And they want to send her to a country that she hasn't lived in since she was 7 years old. What are we doing here? What the fuck are we doing here?
Yeah. Again, like,
Hey, whatever.
Who does this help?
The other guy
How
has
does this
family
make
here.
America
That's different.
Better, safer
It's all
in
different
any
with the
way?
other
It
guy.
seems like this person is, aside
No
from
offense to him,
some
but-
views you might not agree with, the literal, like, ideal immigration success
Yeah,
story.
the American dream type of
Well,
shit.
to them, there is no immigration success story.
Yeah.
That's not possible.
Funny, but
For
Doors
what-
closed.
They used to at least pretend, like, listen, you come here
Oh.
and you do everything right, like, that's a real American. But no, they don't fucking care.
It's very upsetting. Thank God she managed to avoid arrest and take this to the courts before they could disappear her. But if the government's plan had worked out, she'd be rotting in a prison cell right now, awaiting deportation. I mean, what else do you call this? This is fascism. It's straight up fascism. And if you're mad
It's
about
kinda
Pete Hegseth
fashy.
using Signal,
It's a little
you should
fashy.
be absolutely fucking furious about this.
I'm a little.
Meanwhile, on Wednesday,
I'm between
another
on this
victim
one.
of
This one's not as
egregious
cut and
government
clear as
overreach was
fucking
not so lucky
Khalil.
and received the full Mahmoud
Like,
Khalil
I'm serious
treatment.
on that.
Here's the New York Times.
So.
An international student in a graduate program at Tufts University was taken into federal custody on Tuesday outside an
little different.
off-campus apartment building, according to the university's president and an attorney representing the student. The student, Rumeysa Öztürk, a Turkish citizen, had a valid student visa as a doctoral student at Tufts, according
Get
to...
her out of here! Oh wait, what am I saying? I'm sorry. I'm in a donkey kick mode here. The student.
To a statement from her lawyer, Masa Khanbabai. Ms. Öztürk, who is Muslim, was
Get
heading
her
out
outta
to break
here.
her
Oh, I'm
Ramadan
sorry,
fast
that's my
with friends
donkey
Tuesday night when
kicking
she
in
was
real
detained
quick.
by agents from the Department of Homeland Security near her apartment in Somerville, Massachusetts. Ms.
I tend to do a lot of back kicking when I'm in donkey form here. You know, an international student in a graduate program. Oh no, goodbye. That one can go. She can go.
Babai said.
Okay.
We are unaware of her whereabouts and have not been able to contact her, the lawyer said.
That's a different
No charges
get.
have been filed against Rumeysa to date that we are aware of.
She can
Statement
go.
attributed to a senior spokesman for Homeland
I've got
Security
enough
claimed
proof already.
on Wednesday that Ms. Öztürk had engaged in activities in support of Hamas,
Oh.
considered grounds for visa issuance to be terminated. Records from Immigration and Customs Enforcement showed that a person with Ms. Öztürk's name was being held in a Louisiana detention center on Wednesday.
Got him.
So much
Got
like
him.
with Mahmoud Khalil.
Yes.
You
Oh,
get
she can
picked
go
up
too.
on the fucking northeast coast, and they send you to Louisiana.
And there's
Peace
video.
out.
This one is.
The video
Goodbye.
is horrifying because it's plain clothes.
Oh, that's this
people in
one.
masks.
Oh no, not goodbye.
What are
Oh
anyone?
geez,
what is
I don't
anyone
know.
supposed to think?
I don't know.
Yeah.
She's a
And
Ruski.
also-
she's a Russian Muslim.
This
I'm good.
show like people that want to abuse immigrants can
I have
fucking
biases.
cosplay like and they have,
Yeah.
and they probably will.
There's a certain type where you're like in support of Hamas and this and that, and your nationality lands up with this and that, and your religion and your everything else lines up with this and that, and it's like, why are you doing this? Oh, I don't know. It's just an archetype, though. They just don't want our country to survive or thrive or exist or give a shit about us, etc. So I'm kind of taking that same lax stance towards like them and theirs. You know what I mean? So no offense or whatever, but like fuck off. I've heard so many people my whole life be like, "Oh, you don't believe in any god? You're fucking dead. You're fucking useless. You might as well just kill yourself then." Excuse me? At least I'm not walking around literally fucking supporting things or shouting murder, 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 or rape's not real or any of that other Hassan shit. So, excuse me? I'm fucking fairly decent compared to like half of these fucking quote unquote religious fucking fake shitty people. that are literally just using religion as the God weapon. There's no like Jesus. There's no positivity here. There's no Jesus. There's no kindness. There's no love in the movements of how they're using their religions. So I'm not in support of any of them, ever. When somebody's religious and they say, death to blank, or I'm in support of blank, I immediately bail on them. They're a fucking trash human being who just legitimately probably will murder something and justify it through their disillusionment in some kind of fucking deity. And yet, I'm the bad one? Anyway, fuck off, and have a good one. Oh, so it's her? It is what it is then. And now I know who, what, and where, and what they identify, and blah, and they've only been here temporarily, and they're on a visa to work, and they're doing fucking riot shit. You can't join our protests against our country, or violent other country protests against our country, as a visa thing, as an immigrant thing. We will fucking kick you the fuck out of here. That's what's happening right now. We will kick you the fuck out of here. So... oops. Chica's been here since 7. Makes more sense. Y'all up here on some fucking student or learning shit or work shit, and you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing, and you're being irresponsible and riotous in my country? That's not what we brought you here for. You can HB1N1 fucking hog virus back the fuck home. See ya. Have a good one. No offense, but offense fucking intended. Like... I don't come to your country and inspire people to throw firebombs through your car dealership windows. You know what I mean? Yeah, so fuck off. Goodbye.
Oh,
It's
and
fair
so
game.
if you're someone...
Fuck
and
off. Shout
a
as
bunch
much as you want.
People...
She's used to it. She's used to
shove her in the
it.
back.
She's from Ruskiville or whatever the fuck. She's used to multiple men approaching her and trying to bring her into a van to rape her or whatever. That's how they do over in Russia. Let's not make America like that by making sure that we keep those elements the fuck not here. What are those elements? Well, there goes one right now.
Back of an SUV.
See ya.
And what was her crime? Well, according to the Times,
What was
Miss
her crime?
Ostrick was listed
Inspiring others to run around and cause damage to Americans.
as one of several authors of an opinion essay published last March in the Tufts student newspaper. The essay criticized university leaders for their response to demands that Tufts acknowledge the Palestinian genocide and divest itself from companies with ties to Israel.
Oh, this is the demand.
That's it.
God, we gotta get this
That's
person
not even that steeped. But whatever, fucker, let's go.
out of the United States.
Test
That's
that
it.
law,
We need to
test that
kidnap
limit
this
then.
person and send her away.
So test that law, test that limit. It's like Rachel Dolezal came out of the fucking wood, and then all of a sudden there was a bunch more Rachel Dolezals out there. I just don't know how it happens, folks.
They're not only are specifically in these examples.
Just like extremist religious getup, like extremist religious shit. I am not respecting of people who don't learn how to assimilate to our country while in our country. I'm not favorable towards that. I understand culture and shit, but your culture, your religion, your shit does not override my country, my law, my constitution. Period. That's where I stand. In anything ever, that's always where I'm standing. Assimilate a bit instead of rioting against us and demanding that our, places of learning or whatever the fuck fucking take knee and say, oh, we support genocide, da-da-da, and then fucking we disavow Israel. Like, that's not what the fucking college is there to do. Shut the fuck up. Why do you think Trump is cutting the fucking funding to the university that decided to act a little bit more extremist? Like, you're fucking stupid. You're fucking dumb. Good fucking bye. Okay? No offense, but offense intended. Goodbye. Fuck y'all. You literally want the downfall of my country, and you're upset that I'm saying fuck you, or you're upset that I'm saying fuck you this bitch? Mm-mm. Fuck off. You're not even supposed to be here. You know? Here. Where's some shit made in America? You're not being a dick. Who gives a fuck? Fuck all religions equally. All religion is evil. Freedom and equality is good, is truth. Your religion bumps into my freedom, my equality, at a point. Goodbye.
Just great immigration stories, but also participating in what America was built on, which is peaceful protest against something that you view as injustice.
Something that's kind of interesting about this is like, I mean, the original.
Too bad. The peaceful protest causes violent actions. I'm not saying the same thing about the old silver hair Tesla people, because America is anti-Nazi by default. This is another situation where I personally see Teslas as fucking Nazi cars made by a fucking Nazi who shouldn't be in that place in my government. So if you want to say, oh, why don't you feel that way about that thing? That's why. Because it's another terrorist fucking organization that's working from the inside as a gazillionaire to overtake everything I've ever fucking loved or known in my country. Anyway, that's a different issue. What I'm talking about here is also the same issue, but a different issue. It's very related, you know? It's a religious, hate-filled force that's stealing our shit. So, if a Nazi came over here back in the day during Nazi times and was Naziing around in a basement and then got Nazi arrested, I wouldn't have sympathy for him. Oh, he's an American now. He made it to America. He's on a no-kill Jew visa. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck! Thank you. Okay. That's the same. You want to be stupid about it and be equivalent with this? We played that game. Thank you.
Fascists were kind of smart about how they went about like ratcheting things up, because they started off by going after antisocial, undesirable, like they started off with people that like most people would agree, like yeah, we don't need any of that. Whereas
I mean, I could just look up the 1947 fucking, I always do, 1947, bro. Don't be a sucker. It's such a good movie. It really is such a good movie.
Enemies, these are the people who are trying to take over our country. Now you know them. You know what they stand for. And it's up to you.
Okay.
Bird, do you believe in that kind of talk?
You believe in that shit?
I don't know, makes pretty good sense to me.
Does it?
I'm speaking to you as an American. And I tell you, friends, we'll never be able to
Bad
call
guy.
this country our own.
Bad guy.
Until it's a country without. Without what? Yeah, without what? Without Negroes. Without alien foreigners. Without Catholics. Without Freemasons. You know these people.
What's wrong with the Masons? I'm a Mason.
He's a Mason?
That fella's talking about me.
And that makes a difference, doesn't it?
These are your enemies. These are the people who are trying to take over our country. Now you know them. You know what they stand for. And it's up to you and me to fight them. Fight them and destroy them before they destroy us.
So, even the olds were reasonable to walk away. We're still standing there listening to it. We let the Einstein fucking take over our stupid little brains in this era. The 1947s, they figured it out, you know? We can't. We're dumb.
Yes. Thank you.
Okay? So you don't care about your Mason brethren. You know, you don't care. You're willing to let the immigrants burn, etc. Well, okay, cool, but that's fucking terrible. You're selling out your country to Nazis, to communists, to Marxists, to Leninist bullshit, just for your hatred to be validified. So I don't like that. I mean, it's what's happening. I don't like it. I would rather people like come together under something. It took this stupid like lies of Hegseth to fucking get to the point or whatever. Lies of P. That's what we had to fucking wait for. The lies of Pete. Lies of P. Jesus. That's what we had to wait for? The lies of P to gather up and do something?
But in this country, we have no other people.
That's right.
We are American people.
That's
all
right.
of us.
What about you? You aren't American, are you?
But where was he in this? Was he in front of the stage, looking at the guy on the stage saying, "Fuck yeah! Fuck those immigrants!" No, he wasn't. He is one of them. And when we see current day people who are immigrants grouping up on the right and railing against you know, immigrants and shit. That's amazing. It's amazing what we're seeing. So those are the type of movements where people are, you know, getting into these little fish holes. So interesting. What if a law comes back at me later for if I was in support of blank on a public forum for none and nobody watches me? Shut the fuck up.
I was born in Hungary, but now I am an American citizen. And I have seen what this kind of talk can do.
And he's thankful for being here. And he's trying to rope in another American and say, hey, don't be like the socialist Nazis. Don't be like those assholes. Support our capitalism. Be like Americans. Be thankful to be here. Assimilate, etc. You're not home anymore. You're in America now. We gave you that opportunity. Best not squander it. Yeah.
Here, they're going after fucking, like, honor students.
Honor students who are joining fucking that riot. They are joining up on stage with that man shouting anti-American shit. So I don't know where to not tell you that's a not thing. You know, I'm not going to support that, okay?
Anyways, moving on.
Yeah, move on.
Fascism isn't just evil, it's also stupid and inefficient.
It is, but it's currently in power.
Yep, it's Doge time once again, and if you're somehow still under the impression that Elon Musk treating the federal government like a startup whose quarterlies came up short is actually saving the government money.
I don't really care, but this is a good pivot. So Doge has been doging, you know, Doge
gonna be
does
more
their
coming,
Doge
folks.
thing. There's gonna be more coming. So we're gonna check in with that Doge be doging, okay? Not you, Phil. We're going to... Is it this one?
The Tesla attack. I've got to see this. This is so dumb.
This is not it.
People are going ham using the Studio Ghibli filter with the new...
Ghibli? Have you not seen anime? Have you not seen every single Hayao Miyazaki film? You fucking... Have you not gone to the Hayao Miyazaki museum display that was going around the country at a point? Did you not? Do you not absolutely fucking love Studio Ghibli? Are you not fucking like torn up over some of the greatest movies in the fucking world? Okay, anyway.
Open AI, but the people are retarded.
But the people are retarded. I said C.
This picture went so fucking hard. I don't know even really why this happened. I have no idea why it happened. So there's that one. Okay, this is the meme photo.
Yeah. Papa Meat.
This is so good. How is this so good?
Good old Meat Canyon.
John Cena.
Cena.
The rooftop Koreans?
That's amazing.
Holy shit! What is this?
Dude.
Shinzo Abe and Donald Trump? Oh my fucking
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Here's the most.
Oh my.
That's so good. Elon dangling the fucking. That's funny as shit.
Fucking god.
In no particular order, here's the most popular I could find.
Oh, dude.
This is amazing.
These are fucking great. Yeah, these are really good.
This is what technology is for.
Oh yeah.
Thank God.
Throw them into
We finally
Julio
got
and
some
fucking
good quality
make this shit
stuff
dance.
here. The
Oh
last
my
one
god.
really got me.
No,
yeah, this is
no.
amazing. I love this. Where's this Zelensky fight in the White House? Probably gonna. Probably already made it.
That's so
this is
good.
awesome. I want to see
wow.
more. Yeah, this is fucking hilarious, man.
Beautiful, dude.
I love it.
Yeah, it's really good. Somewhere in Japan. You're done. You're done. Your whole career is over, buddy. Oh, no. Oh, jeez. Your career is over. Well played. Well played. No, I had one pulled up. Was that this?
All right,
It's
I have
not
a
this.
chilling video that
But
we need to break
there we go.
down.
He says chilling, but you know.
As she makes food and tends their children, wakes up alone, makes
What is this psycho
they
shit?
kept the uncle to your neighbors.
Got to keep that
And
uncle.
the most that is complete.
Hey.
I'll link the fun.
Okay. There she is. So they like mob her. She screams a little bit. Some Russian stuff comes out. Yeah, some spooky boopy Bopnachov. Okay, it's fine. There. Okay. Huh?
I mean, it's a terrifying display. I mean,
Yeah.
it took time.
Yeah.
And then by
Yeah.
masks and hats. Tell me why we're deporting students. Aren't
Uh,
students like the best in the...
Well, we went over it.
say this in almost every single university, and as a full.
They're the cops. They were the cops. They were there in
It's worth
ICE
it.
uniforms.
The risk,
they're taking
terrified
it
brown thinking it has nothing to do with you.
She's
Join
not
local
brown.
From this dude.
She's not brown. Don't join local grassroots protests if you're not like, you know, this is a bad time for that.
Now, I'd like to go back.
No
The
offense.
transfer is despite the fact that a judge approved a petition barring.
I'm saying if you're not from here, etc., like you got a fucking work visa, student visa, do your work or student. That's what you're here to do. We didn't bring you over here so you could fucking riot on college campuses and shit. That's not the agreement. So I could see where we'll just, okay, you'll get deported based off that then. I can see where that's a reasonable thing in these people's minds. No offense, but like there's a very much in this country like they are there to learn, even if they don't actually support education or colleges. There's a very much, if these people want to learn, they are there to learn. So we're going to let them learn. We're going to try to keep those environments as safe environments, protect the students, protect the unborn children. But beyond that, they don't really give a fuck. You know, the right-wingers. So there you go. That's just why it's happening. Like you can't be like that. There's a chance to also overreach and control college campus type of shit for the Trumpos. So I feel like there was it this? Oh, it was this.
From that, next
it
up
was
today,
this.
we gotta
It
talk
was
about the
Phil.
so-called anti-woke
Okay,
video
my
game
bad.
culture war once again sparking up because of the game Assassin's Creed Shadows.
So I didn't understand yesterday when I was watching the Asmongold. I thought he was just proposing a fake matchup between the two. No, he was very much serious. Okay. Very
really gotta
stupid.
get to this weird, funny place. Right? I mean, it's gotten to the point where even the company behind the game, Ubisoft, has waded into the trenches and they're clapping back at self-described anti-woke figures and defended creators like Hassan Piker, who's tired of Musk's
Hassan's a
posts being all
fucking
over his
trash
timeline after he
bitch.
bought the site,
Fucking-
with him then suggesting
fucking-
that Musk should come onto his stream and later added, if Elon isn't chicken shit, he'll come on the stream. But adding,
This doesn't your mom feed you chicken sandwiches like every day of your life, bro? Doesn't mommy make you like so many chicken sandwiches, right? Doesn't mommy make you chicken sammies all the fucking time? It's not that. Doesn't mommy make you chicken sammies? Where's my fucking song, dude? Okay, hold on. Oh, that was a good snot. It was a good snot swallow I just did there. Mmm, delicious. Ooh, yeah. It's gross. You want to hear Nux giggle? I do too. Thank you, Nux. Okay, here. This is the song, okay? We are blazing proper today on the show with Hassan, the motherfucker who eats chicken sammies from mommy every day. Let's go, buddy. You want to smoke up, buddy? Oh, yeah. We're smoking, bro. We're smoking. Cut back. Yeah.
Smoking ganja in a hot banana.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Floating by on a hammock of clouds. My mother makes me jerk chicken sandwiches almost like every day. I wear blaze up proper with homies, but also alone for mine. Job blaze up proper with homies, but also alone for mine. There's a storm brewing over the Caribbean. The rain clouds will cleanse the scene. Smoking every day, believe that you'll bury. Feels like we travel with no plan, and return to the earth. Smoke up a plenty, holding out open hand. Job blaze up proper with homies, but also alone for mine. It's still going, bro. Oh yeah, good. Oh yeah. It's still going.
Yep. You take it, bro.
Smoke weed for 20.
Take a hit, bro. Look at the check. That's a ahora quita the fuck up some what the fuck up poke out with the fucking no truck. Don't take a fucking hit when you're not ready for it, cause you get a little paranoid and that's the end of this bit.
Smoke weed for 20.
Yes. Smoke weed for 20, bro. Thank you. It's a great fucking song. What a great song. Thank you, thank you. Oh, that was made by me. Dude, I made that song. It's some ChatGPT shit.
And we all know he won't.
Okay, anyways, chicken sandwiches.
Ducked Mark Zuckerberg. He ran away from Jon Stewart, and now he's ducking a Twitch stream. Then
so
also reposted clips of Musk's ex Grimes on his stream, asking him.
That's very funny. So, anyways, like he fucking challenged him.
Responded by making a few tweets making fun of Ubisoft and their game by pointing out that an indie game that just came out is doing better on Steam and claiming that their attempts to ratio him and Musk weren't successful. And there, while it is definitely true that Schedule 1 is doing better on Steam, a game like Assassin's Creed also relies heavily on platforms like PlayStation, Xbox, and such to do well, so that's not a huge indicator. But then also, regarding the ratio, it looks like he took the screenshot right when it happened, because as of recording, it is a blowout, with Musk's and Grum's tweets collectively getting 81,000 likes, whereas Assassin's Creed's clapback is sitting at 585,000. And this is, they also went on to retweet their burn against Musk with a quote from their own game, which also went viral. But I mean, it's even gotten to a point where it's spawning its own popular memes, and you have people claiming that the fact that the company stood up to Musk was enough for them to buy the game now rather than wait for a sale. Though all of this, you have some claiming that Ubisoft is buying likes and spending time on this, which is why they're in financial trouble right now. But really, we haven't seen any real proof that the likes were purchased. Not to mention that it appears that the success of Shadow has actually helped their stock. Also, with this, I'll say that it's very interesting that
Right, because some people, rich kids and shit, will see that opportunity and try to blow up certain areas to make a buck or two in the stock.
Social media team, like for Ubisoft, is doing something
they did
like
that with Funko and shit too. You remember the GameStop stock? That's the same shit we see here. So it's a common practice at this point. Something's failing, find a reason to socially try and twist it. If it starts twisting, make sure you have stocks in that bitch and fucking ride that wave, you know? Good job.
That's kind of rare, because they're at a place
low,
where they don't
sell
want
high, but also
fans
influence
and
the
lose
fucking
sales,
market.
And so you have outlets like Forbes
you can
backing
do
this
that
up,
shit when
writing.
you're
It is
rich.
very hard to get tweets fully approved for big name brand accounts, so to have Ubisoft social snap after months and months of harassment is something to behold. Though I will say, I do think that we're going to see more and more of this in the future, especially on platforms like X. Because when it comes to all the different social media companies, you know, there, yes, are a lot of similarities, but also, depending on certain platforms,
So, Hassan challenged him to a game of Elden Ring, a duel in Elden Ring. Okay? He challenged him to a duel in Elden Ring. And then Hassan blocked him right after he challenged him to a duel in Elden Ring. So he's kind of just a pussy. He's just a pussy at the end of the day. It's really funny. Anyway, I don't think it was a direct path to, and then he blocked him, but he ended up just blocking him. So, I mean, who wins when you just take that, you know, backdoor out anyway, right? Who wins? Like, you're just cowering out. You're just backing out, bro. So, I mean, Elon probably wouldn't have won anyway, but if you're just going to back out of the fictional duel by, you know, cutting communication, then yeah, if you're a little blocker, a block and run, then your opponent wins. So, That's what happens when you do the little block and run troll game. You troll, you concern troll a little bit, you fucking see if you can get some light hits in, keep the crowd with you. Once they turn against you, though, you gotta fucking immediately block and run and act like you're the victim and keep that little portion of that crowd with you. You'll always have that core base of like 30% or so people who just fucking drool and die hard for your stupid shit. I mean, how do you think people still watch like Colleen Ballinger and shit like that? Like, there's always gonna be a certain portion of your crowd that undevotedly sticks by your side, dies hard for your cause, etc. Am I like that with Ethan? No, he's slipped up like twice now. Okay, that's 3 psychs are out on my list. I didn't even watch yesterday's episode in full. I think I'll do that today, though, unless they're streaming today, too. I don't know what their schedule is. I don't know what days are. I seriously have a problem keeping track of, like, just regular days, like, my entire life. Like, what is today? Monday? Tuesday? If I didn't have objects to keep a fucking track for me, I just don't have a schedule. So it's just built into me to be, like, crazy like that. Anyway. Yeah.
The FBI investigating the bombs found.
So I assumed, whatever the fuck it did, that these bombs were not placed by here, and in here, by any actual, like, terrorist. So let's see what we discovered here on the Fox and Fuckers.
Found in a Tesla showroom in Austin as protesters prepare for their Tesla takedown day of
I saw him get informed about this the other day.
action this week. Here's AOC on who she's blaming for the violence against Teslas.
I think Democrats are to blame for why people are so triggered by this because
No, absolutely
when
not.
you're at rallies saying, not you particularly, but your colleagues saying F
Well, then
Elon
who is it?
Musk and using other words to profane words to describe him, does that rile people up?
It's people who are anti-Nazi, Asmon. Do you not understand people who are, anti-Nazi? Hi, Asmon. We're back again. Do you not understand people who are anti-Nazi, Asmon? Oh, okay, because even right-wingers can be anti-Nazi in America, Mr. Texas. So anyways, go on, Mr. Republican, American. You remember a bunch of years ago and like Texas had a bunch of fucking like Nazi flag people like marching around and shit, and Florida had a bunch of fucking like Nazi flag people marching around and shit, and everybody was like, oh, that's disgusting, why are you like this? And then were you like a shock jock youth that thought that was cute and funny, and now you have a little bit of a fantasy for Hitler's fucking vision? I'm just asking questions here, nothing wrong with that, right? I'm now asking questions. I'm just a little inquisitive,
Your supporters to take action on their own.
I don't know.
Just a little bit of an instigator over here.
I think about Republicans calling me a communist and Republicans saying that I hate this country and
But even I say things like, I don't know if I can fully trust you because you're in bed with Hassan Piker. You introduced him directly to the route of Bernie. I believe that you've now poisoned my Bernie well with that green poison. Bernie was a perfect royal blue, like this fucking guy's shirt over here, like this Walmart worker over here, right? Like a beautiful blue, right? And then all of a sudden, you introduced Hassan into the element. There's a little ink drop or two of green shit in Bernie's fucking plans now. Now, some would argue, oh, you saw a socialist this and that, blah, blah, already, Spit. But it's like, no, he was like American socialist. It's very strange. Bernie's original view, the beauty, the glory of it all. And if he would have won back when Hillary got switched into the DNC or whatever, that would have been a whole different amazing thing. But now we're dealing with this green-spiracy and your new Green Deal era, which, if you're in bed with Hassan, that was a little bit of a tick for me, where it's like, maybe I'm going to call you the fucking commie now as a demo. Maybe as a traditional left-of-center Democrat, I now have to also put you in the commie pool. Because, like, I see Hassan. Why in the fuck AOC would you be at all okay with Hassan? AOC? Shh. AOC, why the fuck are you friends with Hassan? Mr. Rape's not real? Mr. Children are valid military targets? AOC, why the fuck? So that's where I'm like, I don't like that. And I don't think Bernie really knows the grasp of what you poisoned his well with. And I don't like that either. You're poisoning my old fucking decrepit 80-year-old fucking guy. You know, you're taking my guy from me, bro. I don't really like that. So I don't know who or what you are, but I'm starting to slip down that fucking lane of I don't really trust this bitch either. So oh shit. I already made a tweet a year ago that said, please, DNC, do not fucking put in AOC as the next fucking president thing. Don't put her on the fucking VP. Don't put her fucking anywhere near that shit. She is not fucking it. She is not it. Okay? Thank you. That's it. She's not it. She ain't not it. She is not it. I don't know what she is, but now, even since making that statement, being on any kind of Hassan fucking front end, ooh, no, no, no. Mr. Walmart worker, what do you think of that? No, we must separate these two. So, yep. That's it. We must separate these two. This is a toxic work environment, okay? So you need to fucking, I don't know. You need to not speak for us, though. But I like that you're saying it's also Republicans and shit. You would try to display us overall as bad on both sides, though. So she was quick to that, and you were quick to hear that. And okay, I'm in a spot. Just let me feel it out. Okay, it's weird, right?
I certainly have felt the impact of that.
Sorry, the volume.
The thing is that she's right. That's the problem. But the issue is that why is it so hard to just say it's bad to burn up and blow up somebody's car? It's so easy to say
it's bad to blow up and burn up somebody's car. I understand why it's happening. I cheered it in certain moments, but don't do that shit. It's literal like terrorism and blah blah blah. Not good. People's cars, especially, don't at all. People, never. I don't understand why that would happen. Keying and shit, yeah. Blowing up, not at all. Dealers. So now you've already done the thing that I don't like that you do, which is this was a dealership, not people's cars. This is not people's Teslas. This is a dealership. Plus, I hear there was no footage for this. At a dealership? With Teslas who are surrounded by fucking cameras, they didn't have footage of this? I heard that. So besides the blue spiracy filling me in on the other side, let's let this play out and see what happens based off of that little pause button.
Why don't you just fucking say it?
Okay, Fox News contributor and author of...
We always say don't attack each other and don't fucking... What do you mean? We're very much anti-violent. The peaceful protest and the violent protests all is, again, mostly towards, not all, companies, not individuals. Yeah. Bald.
Failure, reversing the ruin of America's worst-run state. Steve Hilton joins us now. We'll get to that book in just a moment. But Steve, what did you think of her remarks there? I mean,
left. So this incendiary devices, people might not have known about this. I didn't talk about this on my stream.
No, you didn't.
In Austin. I live in Austin, Texas.
Yes.
In Austin, people found... bombs.
May have found.
And like explosives that were at a Tesla showroom
Who found,
here in Austin.
where,
I think
when,
I drove by where it is before.
Where, how, when?
Yeah.
So we're going to look into it. We're going to look into... has it been 2 hours? Maybe. We're going to look into... The bitch got suspended. Where was it? Tulsa or some shit? Where'd you say it was? Athens?
At a Tesla showroom here in Austin. I think I drove...
Austin, Texas, Tesla showroom. See how you said showroom? Showroom, not people's Teslas. See how you said showroom, sir? See how you said showroom? Yeah, there's a lot of people condoning don't attack other people, both left and right, as well as, you know, there's a lot... Oh my god, I don't have time for that. The incendiary devices. What's the story? Is there footage of the perps? Is it a lie? What do we know? I am skeptical. Okay. I'm skeptical. Here's what we know. A couple days ago, received a call about found abandoned hazardous. Okay. Suspicious devices, and called in the bomb squad. The devices were confirmed to be fiery, designed to start fire, and were removed by the blah blah blah. They have not released any detailed descriptions of the devices beyond calling them incendiary, and investigation. So it could have just been like even like fireworks, you know. It could have even been fireworks, like that one guy at the Trump building. This incident fits into a broader pattern of attacks on Tesla, blah blah blah. Okay. As for footage, there's no publicly available fucking video evidence at the time. The APD hasn't released any statements about the suspect's arrest, camera footage, or anything else from the showroom itself. Tesla headquarters, bullshit. It's a fucking false. It's false. It's bullshit. I'm calling it now. It's false. 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 Lie. That's a complete fucking lie. Was founded to be a fucking lie. That is a lie. They need to stop pushing the fucking lie. It's a lie. Didn't happen. Texas thing didn't happen. Should I fucking rename my stream? Austin, Texas incendiary devices didn't happen. Hoax. Hoax. It's a hoax, dude. It's a fucking hoax. So, it's a hoax. It's bullshit. It's a fucking lie. That's it. We're just gonna say it's a fucking lie then. There's no, none of it? Okay, it's a fucking lie then. Oh, we found fireworks. Okay, and the cameras recorded who, where, what, when, how, anybody? Hello? Hello? Without official releases, it's unclear if the footage investigative or if none even exists. Is it a lie? There's no hard evidence to suggest that it was or was not fabricated. Oh, okay. Consistent across multiple outlets. That doesn't matter. FBI's response lends credibility to the event's occurrence. It happened. However, skepticism is understandable for given the lack of any details, like the nature of the devices, how they were placed, who might be responsible. Some on X have speculated it to be a psyop, to stroke fear or push a narrative. Correct. But there's no proof to back up that beyond conjecture. Well, the absence of injuries, explosions, or visible damage, or any of that other stuff might fuel doubts, but incendiary devices don't always detonate successfully or immediately, and their discovery before ignition aligns with the police account. I even saw one pull over where it was like this fucking guy was drunk, and he was like fucking, had a bunch of fireworks in the back of his car, and they like called in the bomb squad and shit. They're like, oh my god, the fireworks. Like, fuck, it's that kind of shit. This is stupid. What we don't know outweighs what we do. Who planted it? Was their motive? Anti-Musk sentiment, political protest, something else? I believe it was dissenters, Russian, etc., or fake. Your skepticism about the event, blah, blah, blah. That's it. Yeah, but you're not saying what they are or any of that shit. Dissenters could point to domestic groups. Blah, 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 Doge, blah, na. Russian involvement. That's what I'm talking about. Spicier theory. Musk got a complicated history. Russia vibes. Push SpaceX proud. That's where I was like, SpaceX is also in Texas to send a good message to fucking Elon. Nah? We're living in a fucking mafia world, folks, so you gotta have some kind of brain here, but you don't. So, I do. I live in a movie world, and you don't, but we do. We all live in a movie world. And you say, oh, life's not a movie. Stop being a schizo. No, life is a movie world. It has proven to be that. We live in that timeline. Just keep saying, we live in that timeline and fucking coping and stroking. It feels good, right? A staged or a hoax also has legs if you're cynical. I am very cynical. Hi, sorry about that. People have called me like negative in the past. I'm very fun, fancy free, but you know, my cynicism has overtaken me. I'm a goth kid within that. Maybe someone wanted to frame protesters, scare Tesla into pulling back or push a narrative. The devices didn't go off, which could mean they were duds or they'd fucked off or blah-da-da. Yeah, there's a lot of reasons behind it. Blah, blah, blah. No damage or casualties. Could Tesla or some pro-Musk faction fake or sympathy to justify crackdowns? I mean, considering the FBI has also been overtaken by Patel and shit, this could just be a false side sting for the sake of narrative. I am skepticism. I am fucking cynical. Correct. I've played so many video games, folks. I don't need your shit. Go play... Fighting Force. Go play Fighting Force 1 and 2 on N64. Maybe anti-Musk folks staged it to look like a failed hit, stirring chaos. Problem is, the APD and FBI aren't treating this like a prank. They're digging in hard. There is no fucking proof. There's no fucking proof. There's no proof. They are not. There is no proof. They are digging in hard. So you're wrong. Okay? No CCTV, no nothing, no forensics, no blah blah blah. And this is Tesla. We're talking about Elon. He didn't fucking clap these people, put them on fucking X on full blast and shit. Shut the fuck up. You're right to question the depth of the blah blah blah. APD, the FBI, you're fucking... I think Patel is using the FBI under his watch as a pawn, and this was a wag the dog show move. I better stop saying things like that. Anyways, your point is, skepticism warranted here. I know. The feds might be flexing for optics. Yep. Your theory, Kash Patel is using the wag the dog. That's a good movie, isn't it? All right. Wag the Dog. You guys describe the plot to the movie Wag the Dog. Maybe to flex FBI muscle, or to give them, you know, that we're in that era of like, we're going to push a false thing here, and then we're going to use something law-wise to get stronger overreach here. We're in that era. And the new era FBI needs to be able to be much like the Gestapo and immediately be able to arrest people, detain them, send them away with no question, no proof, no word. That's that angle. Wag the dog. Is this like an attempt to make a new era SS under Trump's belt? Would this be an attempt to make a new era SS under Trump's belt? Some Hitler shit. Incendiary devices. The SS parallel hinges on a few traits: a loyal ideological force, centralized power, suppression of dissent, and a serving a leader's personal agenda over public good. Patel's a Trump diehard, even to the point where they were actively denying the fucking text and shit like that. His government gangsters book and blah 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 numbs his FBI moves could signal a purge of disloyalists. Shifting agents might weaken DC's old guard, and his "let cops be cops" line hints at an unleashing of a harder edge. The Tesla case, protecting Musk, a Trump ally, could be a test run for prioritizing political friends. Posts on X already call him a Trump enforcer, and his ATF FBI dual role gives him an unusual sway over firepower and investigators. But is this an SS in the making? The SS was a standalone outfit, armed, uniformed, answering to Hitler over state situations and institutions. Patel's working with the FBI, a bureaucratic beast with 35K employees, not building a new militia. His changes, reassignments, not mass firings, don't match any SS-style loyalty purges quite yet. The Tesla probe's real. Devices aren't imaginary. We don't know that. But this terrorism label and public flexing could exaggerate threats to justify control, tactic the SS had used. It doesn't have to be direct. I mean, you know, New Age neo-Nazi type of shit. Your read's sharp. Patel could be testing. I know, don't dig too deep. Spitty, don't dig too deep there, Spitty. You fucking nutbag. You're crazy. You crazy bag. No, you bag of nuts. So we're going to ask one more question down this little timeline here. So I was asking if that gal was evil or whatever. So I went into this Hassan. Is she involved with Hassan line of questioning on the side, which had led me to this. So now I'm going to take my last question I asked on here, copy, paste, and re-ask it. Okay, great. And then I will wait for this to be done, and I'll let it reload. Great, cool. Alright, so, culminating this entire discussion, briefly tell me why Hassan Parker is more religious than he leads on to be. Hassan Parker is more religious than he leads on to be because of his takes. Like shrugging off October 7th rapes, calling settler kids fair targets, and backing anti-U.S. resistance groups like Hamas, a cultural Islam he won't own. Raised M-word, the claims it's dead to him. Religious bullshit, he said in 2022. But his lens screams it. Women and settlers devalued, violence rationalized, and with a Middle Eastern tilt. Strange, eh? He's not praying right there in your face online, but it's in his bones, it seems. His disinterest in America's prosperity is stark. He said America deserved none law on 2019. Cheers to its decline, 2024 streams, and orbits with anti-U.S. Muslim type people, maybe. I don't know which religion, M-word, like Frogan. It's not just socialism, it's a middle finger to the West, rooted in a heritage he downplays but cannot ditch. Not just one voice, I told it to look into Sean DeBlack as well, and Denims, and Adam McIntyre. Now explain Sean DeBlack, Denims, and Adam McIntyre, all sharing Hassan's opinions. Okay, there's also other ones out there. They don't fully share them, but they orbit like a motherfucker around him. Why they overlap? Hassan's a Twitch titan, blah, 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 blah. That's not it. They just literally sit there and jerk off over each other's shit. Grok also speculated that Sean DeBlack might have watched... let's see here. That he might have watched the Trump trial on what's her name, because he's politically inclined towards those tilts. Okay. Oh, there's me. There's me, by the way. Yeah, he's got it. Here it is. Here it is. You like me? Yeah, me too.
Not slander. I can say that statistically, your people are...
Yeah, I can say that statistically. Because I looked it up, but you made it about race. So, anyways, that's the guy we're talking about. Okay. That's why I'm watching him. That's why blah, 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 blah. 3 days ago, Asmon said something else. What did Ethan Dick Rider attacks. You're a dick rider, dude. You're a Hassan dick rider. And now you're taking my language? I called you a Hassan dick rider, and you said, what does that even mean? I said, you're riding dick for Hassan. And you said, what does that even mean? And now you're stealing my terminologies? Oh, it's okay, though, because I'm a white man. It's okay. My people have stolen so much of your people's slang that it's okay if you take my fucking words with no credit towards how much of a fucking awesome fucking cultural influence I am in my country. Anyways, fuck you, asshole. Shit. So you're using my language now? Oh, that's real cute, dude. Anyway, getting my attention is what that is. Heart you too, baby. Oh, he doesn't get on for an hour.
You can disagree with it.
There you
can
go.
not like it. You can getting scared.
Oh, I don't know what you're covering terrorists or something? I assume you're just covering terrorists on behalf of Hassan
the entire
or something.
video game crazy.
Oh no.
Yeah, I don't care.
Not my
Customize your box. You got a lot of box to customize, bro. You got a lot of pussy in there, you know, a lot of box. A lot of vagina. And then you play some LOL. So
they took
cool.
Otacon?
The internet said you're primarily a gamer. I really just couldn't. I do not at all agree with that. So you're dick riding. You're dick riding. Fuck you. Anyway.
You do it.
You do it.
And shilling.
My terminology. I was
But
bullshitting.
for Marvel, right?
Oh no, there's a picture and a picture and a picture. That's usually when it includes me, right? When there's 15 pictures, that's when I'm in the game.
80%, between the ages of 20 and 40, so many brave young men and women who risked their lives to document atrocities. May their souls be at rest now.
Oh, you're simping for the... So here's Hassan simping for the terrorist. Here's Hassan simping for the terrorist. Here's Hassan, a Destiny, a Hassan orbiter, simping for the dead terrorist guy, the sniper. You're simping for the Hamas sniper. That's cute. On behalf of Hassan, you are simping for the Hamas sniper. As an American, North Carolina individual born in my country, you're simping on behalf of whoever for this guy. Okay? That's very strange. I don't like that.
Mr. Parry resubscribed for 6 months.
Oh, your shit finally made some sound, huh? Cute. Yeah, I don't get those types of things. I'm not here to sell out. I'm here to point out... Do I need to put Hassan here to show like a trifecta thing for you fucking morons out there? Or what do I need to do to like show you another possible fucking leak in the triangle here? What do I need to do for you guys to like see who additionally pushes the direct narrative of Hassan and why he might be on my thing up there? So yeah, Sean/Hassan, you're just Hassan. Because he's your sensei, right? Sensei? That's the word we've come comfortable with. Hassan and Hassan Abi is your sensei. We get it, okay? This is, I want to, okay? Okay? If he doesn't make a move, he doesn't do anything unless he makes a move. That's how this guy works. And if you even try to criticism, he will try to make it a personal identity politics thing. And accuse you of being racist or whatever he needs to do. So, it's his tactic. So, bad faith, just like master, you know. I mean, sensei, my bad. You know, I'm a nerd. I'm used to the terminology. My bad. I play a lot of video games. My bad, bro. You know, my bad, bro. My bad, bro. Oh, am I not supposed to say bro? Oh, shit. I say bro all the time, even when I'm talking to chicks and shit, too. Oh, shit. I just called a woman a chick. I guess I'm misogynist. So, you're a dickhead. You're racist. You're a cunt. Anyways, you're simping for a terrorist. So, this guy is simping for the sniper. Okay? The press sniper. He's simping for the press sniper. Stick to the point is what I'm trying to, like, conflate my own issues here. You can clip all you want, buddy. Mwah. Clip that, too. Mwah. I'm not gay for you at all, but you seem to be gay for me. Here, let me kiss your dead buddy. Is that better? Does that make it all better? USA, USA. I'm done. I'm done. Fuck you. Anyway, you want to simp for that guy? You want to simp for the dead sniper? I don't get it. So fuck you. I'm not part of your left, whatever the fuck that is. Fuck the dead sniper. Dead sniper. Sniper for Hamas. Dead. Thank you, Nux, for pointing that out. Thank you, Nux. Nux is amazing. Everybody watch Nuxanor. Watch Nuxanor's fucking latest video to get any... Oh my god. This though, I really want to point this. You guys are a hoax. Sean. Hushan. Right there. May their souls rest in peace. You're all fucking dick grease up for this motherfucker, aren't you? You're just hard up. Just real hard up. Wow. Wow. With dicks out for fucking that type of shit? When I'm on my shit, you won't see this shit. You won't see, we suggest you follow this fucking squiggle language. We suggest you follow this squiggle diggle. No, not at all. Not at all. We suggest you follow this radical fucking actress who's in some kind of psycho fucking tirade with fucking Big Forehead McJr. or whatever the fuck her name is. Snow Fivehead? Jesus fuck, dude. I want to talk? This is just me being big. Okay, I'm just large overall. And if I shave this a bit, you can just see I'm large. I just got a big head. That's a little different. Now, Snow Fivehead, okay? And I'm pulling this back. It really, emphasizes my, roots and shit. So, and they look fantastic for fucking 40, don't they? So, fuck you, idiot. Maybe you should find a new career. Like I say in my little snip, my little video I made about, maybe you need a new career. Instead of being like a race-pushing fucking, terrorist sympathizing fucking idiot. Dumbass moron. Is that okay that I call you stupider than I? Or is that not okay yet? You don't like that? Yes, who just said stupider? Yes, who just said stupid? I also non-consensually kissed you. Anyways, we're done, right? We're done? Okay? Are we good here? This is my attention baiting. This is me to say, hey, here it is. Hey, here it is for like half an hour. Hey, here it is. Hey, here it is. Look at it. Here. This guy. Reading this. Simping. For this. Okay? My dead terrorist friend, or whatever, and I have to simp for them because I'm on his dick. I'm on his fucking dick. You're writing dick. You're writing dick. Okay? You are writing dick to the point where you are supporting a terrorist as a American. Okay? You're writing dick to the point where you're being anti-American as an American. Your leader has turned you against your country. It's very strange that you'd be in support of the dead sniper, the Hamas sniper. Shed tears for the Hamas sniper. Eh there, buddy? Okay, shed tears for the Hamas sniper. Shed tears for the Hamas sniper, friend. Okay? You're good at that, right? Shed tears for the ham-assed sniper. Okay, we're good. We're good. Shed tears for the Hamas sniper. Fucking commercials. Man, this is why nobody goes to Twitch anymore. This is why nobody uses fucking Twitch. Nobody uses Kick because it keeps getting DDoS. Everybody's on fucking YouTube. It's the way to go. Come seek. Nobody can afford that shit. Fuck off. Go away. Sink. No, don't. I mean, you're such innocent lives. You're such innocent lives. I'm being a fucking dick here. Anyway, okay. Cool. Wow, yeah. Is that also religious? It can be seen as religious. So it's a thing when you get burned by Hassan to walk around to other people and say, oh, you too, huh? So I get his, you too, Brutus? I get that. I get that. It took me a week to figure it out. I'm that dumb, okay? You're not that good at these. You're not that good at these. Do you want me to spend 2 more minutes on a fucking card so you can really figure out how to do this shit? Do you want me to make a better fucking thing than you? You're missing so many elements in that screenshot, bro. What is this fucking, yeah, it's Adobe or some shit. Some fancy ass shit. Who pays for your shit? You ain't got no job. Who pays for your fucking After Effects and shit, bro? Anyways, you ain't got no job. Don't tell me I ain't got no job. You ain't got no job either, bro. Get the fuck out of here. See how this has the most views out of any clip you've ever fucking put the fuck up? Ride my dick, buddy. Mwah. Have a good one. That's it. Ride my dick. Have a good one. See ya. Bye. Learn to have your own opinion. You still haven't. Oh, old. Great. Cool. That's a great anime, dude. So pick your stand. Try not to have too much of an advantage specifically against mine. You know, make some individual moves if you can do that. Or is yours like some kind of clone? You must be some kind of clone stan, right? Okay. We'll figure out whatever it is, and then let's have our showdown or whatever. Peace. Au revoir for now, my friend. Au revoir, Hassan stand.
By where it is before.
Until then, you're just Hassan's stand. Until you can shape your own identity and then make your own. Right. So.
Yeah.
I know Orbiter, bitch. I'm the top of this fucking hi, good morning, Bomb. I'm the top of this food chain, my friends. Okay? Thank you. I don't need to have orbiters and shit. On that note, hi, Bomb. Good morning. Welcome to the show. We've gone over a majority of our fun shit already, which I don't know if you'd agree with that was fun shit, but it was really fun for me. We did some lolcow wedding. This is a little bit of a recatch up here. We did some Hassan shit. We just got done watching The Sniper that Nux pointed out. We just watched Sean DeBlack simping for The Sniper. It's very cute. Because Sensei Hassan also did the same. You know, I really want to say it's not racist to keep saying master when the person is not white or a slave owner in their bloodline or whatever. Also, I'm not saying massa. So I want to say that it's okay for me to be anyways, fuck, man, what are words? Aren't we libtards? Can't we fucking talk? I guess not. So anyways, skin color, how's it going? Shit. Oh, we're all white on stage here. We're all whites. We're just a bunch of whites. Never mind. I'm so discredited. So we've had some fun going through a couple edgelord things here and there. I had a little bit more like Skitterbrain lined up here. It's been a blast. This can be a catch-up right now. Don't be a sucker. We told people how not to be a terrorist. And we saw that the girl who gets assaulted in the alley or whatever the fuck, I made it sound way worse than it was. The Mockler video, or the Gat running across the street. She's Russian and Muslim or something. And I'm just like, okay. So she came here on like a green card to do like student visa shit or something. Student visa, that's what it was. And then she was joining protests. And I'm like, I can't deal with these people anymore. So we're on that list of get the fuck out. Again, I don't go to y'all's countries on like false fucking student shit and then go to your fucking college campuses and then say like, down with your country, and with a bunch of other people and then steal your fucking buildings and shit. Like I don't do that over there. So if you did that over here, you'd see how it'd be unreasonable, right? Okay, thanks. You're just gonna say yes, it's unreasonable, and we're just gonna move on from that because you're being unreasonable. So bye. MS-13 gang leader arrested. There you go. The #1 gang leader. Wow, we just did that? Dude. Whew. Man, we slammed down like a brick, dude. What? We're fucking working. What is this? Most people are not ready for this. There's a big guy on a fucking thing. Public freakout. MGT is fucking going crazy.
All right, Marjorie Taylor Greene had a little bit of a meltdown on camera last night, and I want to break it down because
from the signal thing, she says, "Go back to your country." How do we get there? Let's do this.
MAGA movement, but on the other hand, it's kind of embarrassing for the American people. I mean, at the end of the day, this is a full-grown woman who's supposed to represent a certain amount of Americans, a certain district, and who works in the United States House of Representatives, who's asked a very serious question about national security and decides to throw a tantrum. I mean, just read this article title. Marjorie Taylor Greene tells British reporter asking about signal scandal to, quote, go back to your country. Why would
Symbolic.
you tell a reporter? Why would you tell anybody to go back to your country? That's a very bad thing to say.
It's funny. Let's get there.
Before we read this article, let's just play the video.
There could be a
and I have another
path where she might be saying go back to your country in some legitimacy here. I might have to agree with MGT on something weird.
one of her from the other day, but man,
I don't want to.
Because I don't care about
Let
her
her
network.
talk.
If
Let
you
her
would like
talk.
to ask,
Okay,
country
hold
are
on.
you, wait, what country are you from?
the UK.
Okay, we don't give
Oh, goodbye.
a crap about your.
Yeah, bye. Have a good one. I completely agree with MGT. I should just pause it and be done here. Bye. See ya. Bye, Euro trash. We fucking left you. Bye. Have a good one. Mwah. Au revoir. You tilted fucking news perceptors, you fucking assholes. You're always bad faith. You guys taught us half our bad faith tactics. Go fuck yourselves, eh? Go fuck yourselves. Goodbye.
And you're reporting. Why don't you go back to your country where you have a major migrant problem? And you no. You should care about your own borders.
Do you care
no,
about
no,
American
no.
lives being put at risk?
Let me tell you something. Do you
Bye.
care about people from your country? What about all the women that are raped
Yeah,
by
yeah.
migrants?
Yeah, you sensationalist fucking Euro bitch. Let's go.
No,
Shit,
by
great.
no. Do you care? Okay,
Yes.
you're done.
Do you care about
not-
American lives
no.
being put at risk?
You know what? I don't
about
care. I
service
don't.
members fighting for your country.
I don't care about
and
your
vice
fake news.
president
Do you have a
and your
relevant
defense-
question?
Oh, so she's banking off the what if things had gotten leaked earlier. My bad. And they didn't. And so Marjorie Taylor's just like, fuck off. This sensationalist shit. Go back to your own country. I love it. I love this so far.
so incredibly embarrassing.
That's
but
so
watch, it
incredibly
gets better.
good. It's
By the way,
justified.
when Marjorie Taylor Greene
Sorry,
says
Adam.
you have rapist migrants in your country, dude, we have a rapist as our president.
Yeah.
And she will defend him. Marjorie will
Yeah,
defend him.
yeah.
But now, watch an American reporter butt in.
I don't care about
And
your
your vice
fake news.
president
Do you have a
and your
relevant
defense
question?
secretary?
Yeah, this is an American journalist. Thank you.
I'm American, and I'd like to hear your answer to what she's asking.
I'm not answering her question.
Ask it again in full. You should know better to approach a modern Republican with a, I ask what she asks, I'll ask what she's having. Ask a brand new question, double it down in a different way. Really fucking layman's that shit for this fucking blonde.
Because I don't care about her network. If you would like to ask, I can
Do you
answer.
have any concerns whatsoever about the complete disregard of operational security from the top level of this administration?
That's a better question.
You want to know about complete disregard about operational security?
Yeah.
You should talk about the Biden administration, how they ripped our borders open to terrorist, cartel, child sex trafficking, human trafficking.
That's not even the case. Specifically, Biden put up a bunch of like buoys that basically just murdered immigrants, and a lot of people were like anti the buoys, but they put them up anyway. Biden was kind of Repubbo on a lot of like immigration shit, like traditionally. It was more conservatively in line with immigration. Not quite like just open him up, letting him in. So that's just a base lie anyway. I thought she was going to go with the Biden as the one who introduced the Signal app as a usable place. But they had said, don't use it for texts, only use it for calls, and don't use it for any official business. So it was more meant strictly for like, you know, calls to get sandwiches for the office. You know what I mean? So that's where the Biden administration did put Signal in place as a usable tool, as a viable government tool. And you could have shifted it that way and said something salacious in that direction. That would have been a better stab, but she's kind of dumb. So
She's like an NPC with pre-programmed talking.
they're all
points.
kind
I
of dumb
honestly thought
until
she was
they're
gonna bring
taught
up-
what to say or what to feel. Like, we can't all be masterminds behind our PCs looking at these fucking idiots as a overlord. You know, they have to work. They have to do things during their time. We don't. So it's easy for us to like see above them, know what they're doing, know what it looks like, that type of shit. And it's easy for us to seem a little smarter about it too. Isn't that right, Vosh? Especially if you use fancy, you know, cute language and stuff, and have a more professional approach to your show and shit, and act maturely about shit, and watch your language, and yeah. Anyway.
up the Hunter Biden lap.
Have an actual clear-cut fucking opinion on real political angles and shit. Anyway. Oh, man.
There's more to the clip. It gets a little bit more heated, but can I just really quickly point out, this is not just a heated exchange.
Okay.
I don't even think you can call this a heated exchange. It was an intentionally public display of contempt for the press from Marjorie Taylor Greene.
All right, hit it
There's
up.
also
Let's
a lot
go.
of contempt for our international allies in there. She very specifically asks for an American reporter, and then I love, you know, drop a like and some blue hearts for that American reporter. I love when he goes, hey, I'm from America, and I have the same question. And Marjorie goes,
I don't.
"Oh, but you'll have to re-ask the question." And then
Yeah.
he completely restates the nationality, and then spiral into unrelated talking points about immigration and rape statistics.
You got cut,
listen,
sorry.
Biden administration, how they ripped our borders open to terrorist, cartel, child sex trafficking, human trafficking, and drug trafficking.
I want to say it's probably been worse under the current administration, even for the last like 3 months, than it was under the entirety of Biden. We could look that up, but I'm not going
Across
to.
our borders
I just
for
want
4
to say
years.
it.
The Trump administration is doing a great job.
Probably not.
And I stand by their statements. I stand by their statements. My comment to you is I'm thankful to President Trump that he is leading us out of wars, that he's ending the war in Ukraine.
This whole debacle started because Trump struck the Houthis about a week ago, which is fine. They deserved it. They were attacking international trade, but you can't call him the anti-war president when that's inherently an escalatory action.
Where American lives could have been killed if Joe Biden was still president today, whether he liked it or not. We're talking about NPR and PBS today. We're talking about fake news that was funded with federal funding from American
She lost it.
taxpayers.
It's okay. Go
That's
off.
what this
Go
is
off,
about
MTG.
today, not journalists from the
MTG?
UK that should care about their
Marjorie Green?
When she said,
MG?
when she
I don't know what
said
to call her.
American lives could have been lost, I was thinking, is she genuinely dumb? Don't answer that question. It's rhetorical. But this entire signal.
The same thing could be said to the UK fucking... What if these plans had been leaked out earlier? Well, luckily they're given to this Goldberg dude, and he knew to like hold on to them and be a little skeptical and wait for it. So he was smart about it. Anyway, so we're gonna... What the fuck is this? Okay.
Y'all ready for it? Oh, Lord, he coming.
Is that...
Nope.
That's the joke? Oh, okay.
He says, nope. Not today, boys. We're going to shut this Tesla shit down. Yeah, he drove it right into a Cybertruck right here. Now, I've seen people shoot a gun at a Tesla. I've seen people...
So every Tesla has this camera on both sides. I'm pretty sure there's like a couple others too, but so they got 2 cameras, okay? Every fucking Tesla. You're telling me they don't have fucking video proof or who or what or when or why of the fucking incendiary devices, and you're just going to say, and walk forward with that?
People throw an explosive at a Tesla.
Because, like, the majority of the videos you do watch is Tesla fucking footage. I mean...
To see that they could handle this? I mean, this is insane. It barely even dented. You got a battering ram up against this.
Too.
Yeah, they're gonna put a Cybertruck in front of the gates of Gondor.
I guess gasoline is right there, too. Dude could have caught on fire, you know?
Ain't nobody getting in now. This guy was arrested,
been an
charged with a
explosion.
count of felony criminal mischief and failure to identify. Big surprise, this was in Texas. Smashing.
Yeah, that's where I'm like, and it was in Texas. That's where I'm like, it's you people. It's you Texas folk. Like, I don't know what to tell you, dude. It's fucking...
Golden
y'all are
Palace
crazy.
Restaurant.
Y'all are crazy about this Texas shit.
It's just your
It's Texas Tesla. They have like a fucking grudge match going.
traditional territory dispute. You're gonna come into my house. This is my restaurant. That's his restaurant.
Demarquayun, Marquise Cox. Demarquian, Marquise. Anyways, charges felony mischief, blah blah blah. Yep. 4-wheel into a Tesla in an effort to damage it. Just like basically nothing.
I see. It's apparently.
Okay, so that was a thing. MS-13, gang,
being here.
gang, bro, gang.
We have been out since about 4:30 this morning.
Gang, you did it.
Great men and women of law enforcement have been working on this operation for
4 a.m.
days and days.
They
Living
woke up.
half an hour outside of Washington, D.C. He is an illegal alien from El Salvador, and he will not be living in our country much longer. He's in
How do you feel about this, folks?
custody this morning.
I mean,
One of the top
you should be pretty
leaders
neutral
right
or
here
in favor of.
near our nation's capital. I just cannot thank Governor Youngkin enough for his leadership. Acting Director, law enforcement officers, and the safer. We want violent. They are committing homicide last year.
Judge Chad Dotson, along with our leadership at the, and it was one of the top leaders of MS-13 living here.
Okay.
An illegal immigrant, and that illegal immigrant's going to go back to where he came from.
Okay.
But most importantly, it's this effort that has been enabled by the Trump administration. President Trump said, "Get the bad guys."
And then also
I've been
Huckabee or
working
whatever.
on this
What's his
literally
name?
for the.
No, it's not. It's not him. My name's not Mike Huckabee.
We officially launched the operations as part of this Homeland Security Task Force, and this is the first of its kind, such as MS-13, that have long plagued our community. And search warrants. Special agents of.
You don't need a fucking
We're going to
warrants.
continue to let good cops be cops
All right,
across
bro.
this country.
Good cops be cops.
President Trump gave us the executive
Good cops
decision
be copping,
to
bro.
go after and safeguard our communities.
Let
General
cops be
Bond is
cops.
our
Let
warrior
good
of justice
cops be
leading
cops.
that charge.
Oh, she says so. Oh. It's like let good cops be cops.
Governor
Okay.
Youngkin, it's an honor to be a partner of MS-13. That is not done easily.
Sting,
in the
ding.
state of Virginia alone.
Ding-a-ding,
that
sting.
Our American citizens, women of the FBI.
Volumes that the leader for the entire East Coast office, he said he is going to make America safe. He shut down our borders, and now it's our job to get these people out of our country.
Resistance to cooperate with federal authorities, and particularly with ICE.
Okay.
So we got.
I mean, oh wow. That was the shit I was saying years ago, though, is we need to pull back from all these other countries, refortify our borders, make sure everything here is safe, blah, blah, blah. Get rid of the drugs, the rapes, the blah. And I was saying that as a Democrat because I want a good, peaceful, wholesome society with better, positive people in it and good benefits for all that are needy or regular citizens within. Like the necessities of should be met. We are American. We're supposed to be the, golden city on the hill, best spoiled, etc. folk. We're supposed to be the prosperous place. Prosperity. You say, you sound great. It's prosperity. It's like the number one thing in our fucking shit, dude. Like, prosperous. Come here for a prosperity life. For a you're not dying from college wars life. So, anyway.
Some crazy shit, Hal. It's some crazy ass shit.
So yeah, AOC.
You should
I don't
explain
trust
that
AOC.
a car in a showroom is not a nobody car. I don't know why would that matter, right?
A car in a showroom is not owned by anybody, sir.
Yeah, why did you do it? Shut up.
Had an opportunity to denounce this violence.
I'm glad you said something to that, but then you just passed over it. So yeah, a car at a dealership or a showroom is not owned by a person. Okay, thank you.
Violence.
The violence overall made it more money for the taxpayer. Shut the fuck up. Okay? Shut the fuck up. And again, we don't even know if the incendiary devices were fucking real. This could all be just fake claims.
AOC is just such a ridiculous
Until more comes out,
caricature of
I
herself now.
refuse.
What is she talking about? It is very evident that the left are pushing this violence. There's no other word.
They are. I think that they absolutely are. Whenever people call on attacks on Elon Musk and they say that he's a Nazi and stuff like
The fact that you don't acknowledge any right-wing element to this ever, or anti-Nazi element to this ever, is obnoxious.
this, you are absolutely dialing
You're just
up
watching
the
him
terrorism.
to bounce your
We
own shit
had
around.
regularly.
I don't want to listen to this Euro trash shit. That's where I'm like, okay, Marjorie is right. I don't want to listen to his sensationalist bullshit angle about who is to blame in my country. Okay? If you didn't like it when Elon said, hey, UK politics, this and that about your country, I don't like it when you come over here on my shit and tell me about my fucking shit either. I'm with Marjorie on that. I always have been. Fuck you. Give me my American voices back. Period. How about some American fucking opinions? I don't care if they're ones I don't agree with in the same way. I just want them to be from here. Not that they'd be any different. I just want them to be from here. You're telling me how to fucking act in my country or who's to blame or what's to blame? Well, let me tell you more about my country as well, and we can mutually agree on my country type shit. Thank you.
right? It's like the difference
And
between
why do I have to sound like a fucking Repubbo? What the fuck is wrong? Oh my god.
manslaughter and murder.
I'm not old or stupid.
So
What
you're
is
right.
wrong
it
with?
definitely is worse.
You're like an actual Repubbo, and I'm having to sound like one to refute you. Isn't that stupid?
Comparable? Well, I mean, nothing's ever directly comparable.
Man.
But what my point is that when something bad happens, like the Charlottesville, like white.
This is even the previous explosions. We're not even seeing these incendiary devices weren't a thing. They didn't go off. There's even a sensationalist tilt from that. You remember what happened a week ago? We all do.
Thing happened.
Yep. That person was not a traditional, Democrat that did it either.
Much everybody agreed that this was bad, right? And it was pretty easy to be like, yeah, this is bad.
They were anti-Nazi. They were anti-Nazi.
People refuse to denounce the bad actors in their group.
And I would think that you refuse to stage this as somebody who just might be anti-Nazi and staging a protest in America, the anti-Nazi country, against Nazism. It's the showroom. It's not people. There's a clear distinction there in the message that's trying to be sent. And by whom, not necessarily as important at a point. It's at whom. Okay? The Nazis who are anti-American in our country. It's not Elon's being improperly displayed as one. It's Elon is one. The many forms of Elon legitimately being Nazi. The many forms. From the salutes, to the retweets, to the fucking 14 pages or whatever the fuck, to 14 words, to the fascination over it, to all that other shit. He has strong, neo-Nazi-esque shit. Okay, put it that way. So, that's it. I mean, that's what we're against. USA doesn't like that. Elon specifically, ripping apart a country. The Social Security lately, all that other shit. To think that there's not any other people who might be anti-Elon, anti-swastikas is fucking stupid and tilted, and you're not using the right equal brain to see who is to blame on this situation. You're tilting through a Euro voice, through a European trash voice, on some fucking Fox shit, which is supposed to be a little bit more middle, where there's a previously attacked by in the fucking corner. It's just bullshit.
Yeah, even Trump did.
Yeah, see how it says Las Vegas in the corner, buddy?
Announced it. Yeah, even Trump did. And he did.
Everybody denounces it. Most libtards say don't fucking blow people's fucking cars up, okay?
That right off the bat. So, where's the proof that it's Democrats burning cars? What do you think? What do you mean? Do you really think you need the proof for that?
And this is where, now you wanted to say he's not saying Democrats. He direct. They are the same with him. Democrat means liberal, means libtard, means That's how it works with this guy, okay? He is very much that side. That's where it's like, I fucking Googled some shit and it was like, we don't know what political affiliation. Oh, yes, you do. Oh, yes, you fucking do. So, excuse me? So, no, it's not Democrats, as you literally fucking hear him. What do you think it is? I just said it was them because I said liberals. What do you think it is? It's that same fucking Hassan tilt of, it's the left, it's the American left. Where is your same civilization downfall angle coming from, sir? Do you also simp for terrorists in secret? No. But you do have this weird, like, Nazi-esque sympathy background that's very strange to point out, and you're welcome for this little quibble.
Like, you really think you need proof for that? Come on, what are you talking about?
So, Democrats, old silver-haired ladies at Tesla dealers, directly lead to violent crimes happening. Fuck you.
What are you talking about?
Fuck you.
Use your fucking eyes.
Use your fucking eyes, asshole.
Think about it for 3 seconds.
Think about it for 3 seconds. Like, you know, your parents, older generation, going out and protesting peacefully. And you, on the other end of that, causing anger, causing riotous indifference, causing a tilted perception of it's them trying to burn everything up. Why don't you attack them then? Is what you're kind of displaying, buddy. If you're going to reach so hard in that direction, I'll reach so hard in that direction. You're kind of being a piece of shit right now.
Who said that? Yeah, what is this? And what's the percentage? Because the old guy keying Teslas with an American jacket looks like a Republican. He looks like a Republican.
He looks like a plain old American. You don't have to say Republican or Democrat. I did say he looks kind of right-wingy myself the other day, but my back of my brain is like, don't say that. Like, he just looks like Sting. You know, he looks like an old fucked up Sting or some shit. He just, so whatever.
Because he's an old white person?
No, because he's got the USA jacket on. The Republican-ass fucking USA leather jacket on, which, if this was Trump's first term, would have been something that a regular trumpeter would have purchased. So, that's why. Man, you're playing real dumb right now for the purpose of playing real dumb right now. This is unattractive, Asmon.
Come on, man.
Come on, man. This is really unattractive. At least give it a 50-50 chance. You're kind of just... You're obfuscating. You're being a bitch with this.
To influence policy.
And then you just continued and said, come on again. You're being a bitch with this. Be more of a bitch then.
And it's even worse than that, because you look at Elon Musk. This is one of the great...
To think that this old fucking Republican dude, I'm just going to call him that now. Key car, USA jacket, old man. Yes, okay. Key, Tesla. Guy, keyed. That's a better word. Yeah, it's old fuck. You're saying this couldn't possibly be a fucking Republican. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. You think he's not just a possible maybe Republican who's anti-fucking Nazi, who's pro-American but anti-Nazi? You're not going to even give him that slight bit of a tilt. This man has a USA Eagle shirt on. He has a USA fucking jacket on. You're not going to acknowledge that this guy could possibly maybe be a Republican? Come on, man. Come on. Come on, man. Come on. Come on. Come on, man. Come on, man. Okay. Yeah, that's what you sounded like. No offense. You sound like a dumbass, dude. No offense, but come on, man. Be a little reasonable in this. Just a tiny bit. You're being a bitch. Continue.
Greatest entrepreneurs.
Sip your fucking Coca-Cola, massive fucking 48-ouncer. I have coffee, a real man's drink. Anyway.
All time.
Bitter as fuck. No sugar, honey.
He's trying to help his country. What does this say to any business leader or anyone who wants to get involved with the Trump administration? They're trying to intimidate people. That's why we've got to clamp down on this incredibly hard. It is terrorism, just as
I
President...
think that people shouldn't be
It's been a while.
defending Elon
I thought
Musk
about
with
you
this.
like, I don't know, a month
It has
ago or
nothing
something.
to do with him. And I know that might sound weird to say, but it actually doesn't. It has to do with a very simple policy of, are you going to allow people to weaponize, or to use violence in order to achieve a political goal? No. No, it doesn't matter whether Elon Musk is good or bad. Even if you think he's bad, you still shouldn't be able to do this.
I mean, I agree with that. Hi. I agree with that. You're making reasonable takes on most things. Just when it bumps into the Nazi discussion, you get a little touchy and start saying Democrat a bunch. You get really touchy and weird.
So, like, trying to argue that, like, oh, well, he's a good guy, that means that, like, you shouldn't be doing it. No, that has nothing to do with it.
I got a little bit of a mixed relationship with Elon. We agree on a few things, okay? Like, I don't believe in gaming journalism. Elon Musk doesn't either. Love it. I like a couple things about Doge, how he's cutting, where he's cutting. I agree with Nux that certain things are a necessity, but I don't agree with how, they're haphazardly doing it, per se. I think we could use the USAID channels that were established for better things, like still USA propaganda funneled through them, but just a different type, So I think there's a lot of mixed decisions there that have led me to respect and disrespect Mr. Musk. The Nazi shit, the Nazi shit, the South African fucking gem mine shit, my adversity to rich people. These are a few factors. I can admire where he understands certain thing about, like, just the tech industry. Maybe not about gaming whatsoever, but like certain things about tech. I can respect what knowledge he's gained and where he's put his pursuits. Beyond that, it's really hard to keep fluffing positives about Elon. Yes, hello. Yeah, I'm back on here. I can't log into my YouTube because I can't pay my
You're back in YouTube.
phone bill. So I got no SMS right now. I can't log into my shit. So I'll just admit, I'm kind of poor. Anyway.
Even if he is a bad guy, even if everything you think about him is true, you still can't go and burn down random fucking cars.
Fucking Elon. Yeah, we all agree on that.
Also, what is it?
We all agree on that. As a Democrat, as a leftist, we all agree that, you know, terrorism, domestic terrorism is a pretty overall bad thing. So don't say that we're some kind of... The leftist has always traditionally been nonviolent. Democrats are nonviolent. They're the lay down and get punched party. What do you mean they're the violent, crazy ones? Like, this is just... It's obnoxious to have to sit here and deal with this dumb shit. Just why you're trying to say that the leftists are the crazy fucking we're not. We're the sit down doggy, good doggy group. Good doggy. Shut up. Don't fight for your country. Learn your place. Oh, okay. What do we status quo next? Feed us, Republicans. That's us. And meanwhile, the Republicans will like shoot us in the fucking head and like kick us and shit, and you know they'll abuse their dog. That's how that works. Ta-da. So traditionally, right-wingers, the ignorant parties, the Southern, the religious, have always been a little bit more violent than the North up here. I preferred Twitch for certain things, but I don't know. I don't know where my freedoms lie on this platform as far as what I'm allowed to, what I'm not allowed to say or talk about. But I did say the magical M word when I was referring to religions in a certain way, and they took down my live stream, but then they let me immediately come back and go up, and I didn't get any real suspension. They just took it down real quick. So whatever. There were like enough people reported you and claimed you were being hate speech about fucking, what was it, like the M word, the M word religion. I can't talk about it. There's too many sensitive people out there. They try to display me as Islamophobic when I just say I'm everything phobic. So in terms of like where I'm being respected on my religious stances and shit, I guess a little bit more on YouTube I'm being respected. But in that field, I don't like YouTube's
Isn't that outfit a bit hot?
live streaming
And did
tools.
you gain a little weight? LOL.
No, the outfit is not too hot. I'm actually kind of chilly right now, and I just have extra layers on and shit. Wait, no, I'm usually around the same. I might be revealing something that's a little bit more plumpy or at a certain angle right now, but nah, same old, same old. So that's it. That's a possibility too. I don't know. Oh, because it's also 4K and like 1080p. Oh, this is not me.
Because the screen looks
I have a different chair right now, and I'm also in like a fluffy dress and shit. I'm at a certain angle. I'm kind of fattening it out a little. Just, yeah, it's a bad angle. All this shit. This fucking pillow is not comfortable. All that shit. I'm not arcing my back at the right way. So, 3,000 fucking reasons why. But, nah, it's whatever. Fucking Asmon, though. Being so slightly Nazi sympathetic. I think that's a little better. I don't know. It's hard to get comfy today. It's like one of those days where my back hurts. So, whatever.
Say about the political left that they think that this is a messaging strategy that is going to work. I mean, you tell me what you're seeing as far as the Teslas.
It won't. And in 5 years, people will look back at this in the same way that people look back at the BLM riots now as a disaster. And I think most people openly now say BLM was a scam.
It was a disaster the fact that riots were happening any other place but where the actual George Floyd like murder had occurred is the lie.
Sorry for interrupting the talk about the video.
Of the event of BLM. That's just fine. So like other countries, other states, other cities did not need to riot during that time, when that time and that moment was about us, our crime, our problems to handle ourselves. It wasn't an international fucking issue. It was a ploy in the terms that these other areas didn't need to become riotous, so we could have better serviced our problems in our state without having Trump dumb shit, fucking radicalized, psychotic fucking Proud Boys and shit sent up here to scream at our fucking mayor and further, throw bombs the fuck around and shit for multiple days, etc. So Trump literally called a bunch of fucking Proud Boys up here a month earlier to yell at Tim Walz about certain shit. I forget what it was at this point. But it's all a timeline. You can look it up. It was our problem to handle. BLM and the George Floyd incident was not the entirety of the world's race problems. And if that was the case, and if BLM had worked, then the race riots would have led us to some state of freedom, which is not at all what happened. We didn't have more freedoms. We had things maybe taken away from us. We had mutual race respect dissolved slightly. That's where it's like, that's the ops, is they're trying to turn us the fuck against each other type of shit. So, why can't I click on my text box right now? Is that the one? That's so big, dude. Anyway. What? It's somehow connected to that? That is not supposed to be in that grouping. Hold on. Yeah, this text is not supposed to be in that grouping. Okay. That's better. Okay, anyways.
And they have a negative perception of it. This will absolutely, in retrospect, be looked back as a embarrassment.
Retrospect. Just to like smart boy you. Retrospect, my friend. I'm dumb in a lot of spaces, but anyways. Especially when a bunch of y'all are sitting here walking around putting it in a certain tilt and really hard pushing that without anybody properly refuting your stuff, and you're a bigger creator with more fanboys, etc. Your overall bigger, more wrong message about separation of Americans instead of unification of Americans, it's what's ultimately, unfortunately, going to win. You are properly, improperly, but properly to your audience. Is it retrospect? Am I stupid?
It's retrospect.
Okay, so don't listen to anything I'm saying. Because retrospective. I'm stupid. Okay, so don't listen to anything I'm saying because I'm stupid. Right, Bon Bon? Great. Now, back to the point. Okay? As I was saying.
And are they getting rid of them?
Fuck you. Okay, I'm still right on this. This is still causing separation instead of unity. That has nothing to do with my...
etc.
etc. etc. She hates that. Etc. It's retrospect. Really? Am I thinking respec? I'm just stupid. I played too much Warcraft. Okay, I'll blame it on that. How about you? Anyway, hence the dissolving of the brain. No, that's weed and shit. I don't want to blame drugs, but after blankety blank years of like toxifying my brain with a dumb boy element, it kicks in at a point. I'm not okay. Anyways, back to the main point. God damn it. Yes, especially in retrospect, because of you and your ilk, that we will have that perception in the future. Okay, thank you.
I mean, we've even seen some of the Teslas out on the road who have stickers on them who say, I bought this before Elon Musk went crazy, or whatever it is. But is this a sign that the left really isn't going to learn from the last election?
Exactly. They're not learning.
See, you're just watching Fox and Friends. This is such a tilted thing to begin with. Is the left ever going to learn?
At all. I mean...
Oh, exactly. Will they ever learn? I just don't know.
Person can see that the reason that they were defeated is they went too far left. And look where the...
We are not they, and they went too far left is not us. We are not they. If we were they, we would have won the election.
Asmon Mold.
Energy is right now.
He's not a favorite
party.
for me.
It's the left. It's AOC. It's Bernie.
He's quickly going downhill, in my opinion.
They just haven't realized how out of step they are with the American people.
All right, you've got.
I think that's the problem. Yeah, they're
I think we're partially in favor of AOC's type of stuff, the Green New Deal. As much as I mocked it earlier, we're okay-ish with her. I don't trust her as much since the Hassan, the terrorist connection there, and putting him with Bernie. Like I said, she kind of toxified the Bernie well with poison earlier. So my opinion of her slips back and forth. I don't know what to think of her. But as far as
completely, totally fucking off
this shit, I don't know what there is on the other end of that. What is the classic Democrat that we do have? Biden and shit, just random fucking no-namers who used to be Republicans. What's the other end of that?
Anti-violence, pro-American.
Anti-violence, pro-American. We have to fight for just the maintaining of our Western civilization.
Off course.
But I don't know.
Massively off course.
Because then I like to go to the leaks
psyop?
that recently happened,
Everything's
which is
a psyop.
really interesting. This is not a
awesome book with you.
psyop. This was not a psyop. I don't even. Is OG like a separate thing you got to additionally pay for or something? Or is it like a different mode? I think it is. I think it's like a different game even. I don't know.
The newly released book, Califailure, Reversing the Ruin of America's Worst Run.
I mostly do like solo stuff with Fortnite. I've discovered I'm really shit at being teammates, and I hate having the reliance of others. I feel like I'm letting them down like all the time.
State.
I'm a Cancer.
What compelled you to write this?
Well, it's really a warning to the rest of the country. I live in California. Those of us...
And he's pushing a book. I'm not here to help you to help him push a fucking book, dude.
So you live in California.
Please
we
click
know
forward.
how bad
Please
it
click
is.
Forward.
But you talk about the Democrats. Look, that's what...
It's like when you're starting to run defense and play the game of like trying to like make it seem like it's not as bad as it is when you're talking about like people that are like burning down random people's cars and keying cars. What you do also is that you categorize yourself as a crazy person. And what happens is that there are a lot of things that, like, for example, AOC was trying to pass a bill that capped credit card interest rates at 10%. I agree with her on that.
Dismissive.
And it's disappointing that now you can't focus on these important issues that actually matter because there's a fixation around burning down Teslas. It's fucking ridiculous.
There's not a fixation around burning down Teslas. And again, there's a fixation around protesting against Elon. You could put it that way, but he doesn't want to talk about the Nazism that Americans are both communally left and right fighting against in our country lately. He just wants to only acknowledge the left's fight against Nazism. Trying to display the Democrats, as he said earlier, directly, Democrats are leftists. Leftists are Democrats. What do you think?
Just seems harder to
as
win.
he said. I remember playing it on like the mode for a second or two, and that was really rigid.
It's ridiculous. They're own goaling themselves in a huge way.
Use whatever terminologies or whatever the fuck you want. Okay, it's your own retrospective.
Yeah, it's still too high. Well, I look,
used it wrong.
It's better than what it is, right? And so like that's a
Great.
good start. But I agree with you, by the way. I think interest is a fucking scam.
Introspective.
But that's not the point.
You used it wrong,
The point
Tony.
is that
I'm smarter than you, okay?
These people are, like, there are a lot of progressive ideals that I very strongly agree with, right? Like, I'm a universal basic income person.
Okay.
I think we should have a government healthcare system.
I mean, I don't know if I agree with the universal thing. I don't know if I agree with that. I think state per state and region per region, there's certain necessities for different income levels and shit, Mr. Texas. Texas, by the way, your taxes in your state are all fucked up, so... Okay.
And in general, I think that there should be a lot more government entitlements that people have access to. Like that.
Oh, yes, and there should be more government overreach in people's lives in terms of providing them with good things, like welfare and shit like that.
That's what I believe in.
You know?
But the problem is that...
government assistance.
If you believe in that
of
stuff,
course.
You also have to take on... Like, you're in the party of people who think that terrorism is good, who think that destroying...
You're wrong, and it's fucked to say that. What percentage of Democrats feel that terrorism is wrong? Let's ask Grok this very vague question. What percentage jeez. Of Americans, Democrats, think terrorism is wrong or bad. It's just briefly, it's like 60-something. Like, nobody fucking agrees with the terrorism, my friends. Okay? Yeah, like 60%, okay? GG. 60%, 60% of Republicans don't like terrorism either, okay? And we see how many Republicans see Nazis as terrorists. You know, we start to go into that type of shit. So it's like, I don't have time for this negative democratic window framing.
He's clearly talking about
It's
the
gross.
talking heads of the party. Don't be facetious.
I understand that, but
USA has become and what it's doing. No more world police. It's world mob boss now.
He's blanketed he's a lot of blanketed statements. So I get what you're saying, but at the same time, he does that when he's talking about us. He uses those bad faith techniques on us. So I'm doing it back to him. So, yeah. I mean, he says one is all for us and shit. He says the old silver hairs are the Democrats, are the leftists, are the terrorists. He just did it earlier in the USA Republican maybe guy jacket. Just right then. Even in that moment, there was a slight hint of that flavor there. So,
buying property is protesting. And you think that, like, and you have these issues
that
where
was an owned Tesla.
These
though.
people
That is a very,
have co-opted a very good and noble cause.
Oh, I'm kind of quiet. That was an owned Tesla, the old silver hair dude. So we pulled out of the world police as much, which is, I guess, good for them. I don't know how that works out. We still have our embassies and shit like that, but I don't know. Oh no. Libtard. I'll take that.
And they've like contrived it into bullshit. Like just
I have nothing
weird bullshit.
Weird bullshit.
The highest poverty rate in the country. Highest.
Yeah, so it's hard to like support certain things when there's weird bullshit at the root of them.
Unemployment, worst homelessness. We
You're
pay the
telling me,
highest
buddy.
taxes, highest costs for housing, energy, gas.
What are you drinking, Dr. Pepper?
So,
are you drinking Dr. Pepper?
everyone
Oh,
understands
no,
how
he's drinking
important- that's
Dr.
why I
Pepper
wrote
on
this book.
camera.
How it
Fuck!
happens, but most importantly, how to stop it happening in the rest of the country, especially as people are thinking about the midterms and, oh, maybe we'll go back a little bit to the left. No.
Yeah.
That's what we've got in California. It's a total failure.
I think that all of the stuff that's been happening, I cannot imagine a single person saying, you know what, I voted Republican and now I'm going to change my mind. I can't imagine that happening with anybody at this point.
There's plenty of people who have said that. From the USAID, people who have been fired, etc. There's so many videos about it for the last couple months where like that's been the content I've been watching, etc. The Leopard Face channel, Dark Brandon, is like based off of those people saying, damn, shit, it just kind of sucks. So, you know, there's at least several in there who said, yeah, I kind of I regret it. I thought he was going to do this, but he didn't. And now I don't have a house. So, shit.
Find it to be very
That's kind of
unlikely.
rough. Yeah.
You're
It's
allowed
very
to believe
likely.
what you want, though. You aren't
sir.
guilty by association.
Yeah, you're
That's
likely
a
to
child's
believe whatever the
mentality.
fuck you...
Yeah,
right,
but that
thank you.
child's mentality is dominating discourse, and that's the problem.
So as you said, so by association, and now he's justifying his fucking reasoning. So
Why do we have to join a cult? Why can't we debate ideas?
Yeah.
Because the financial apparatus
So now he's trying to say that we're a cult. We don't have any... That's what I'm saying. It's very blanketed back and forth. I don't like what he does.
The cults are benefited when you join a cult. That's the reason why.
Every front.
I want to play out the sound. Kyle Conforti, California fireman, who says it's hard to think leaders are doing what is best for California based on what's happening. Listen here.
Fox and Friends.
It's hard to look at our government structure and think that they're doing what's best for this state.
It's easy for me to see and think and feel and do that because I love my country blindly like a fool. Okay?
And it hasn't been more evident than with the influx of illegal immigration into this state. Living here, paying your taxes, and watch them give the money that you paid to other people that haven't even bought into the system.
This is California. California, by the way. This guy looks like he's a Texan or something. No, he's Californian. Okay.
It's discouraging.
You think
it's so
Yeah, this
obvious,
is California,
right? I mean, like,
California.
I don't understand. Like,
California.
it's so fucking obvious. Like, yeah, duh.
Yeah,
like,
he's a
of course
Republican.
people are going to be mad if they pay taxes
Yeah, duh.
in the system.
He's literally in the cult. Yeah, duh.
And then all the money goes to people that aren't even part of the system.
Yes. Yep. Mm-hmm. So you're anti-welfare and shit too, or what? Like, do poor people just deserve to fuck off regardless of skin color? Like, I don't know. What's your takes on those deeper levels? What does Asmon feel about welfare? Jesus. Do I really have to ask this into ChatGPT? No. What does Asmon Gold feel? Welfare and low-income areas. Okay. Even a yeet came up real quick. A yeet post. Cool. He expressed support for certain aspects of welfare, particularly when it aligns with his own experiences growing up. Good. For instance, he has spoken positively about using food stamps, SNAP benefits during a time when he was financially strained, emphasizing how it allowed him to maintain some dignity and enjoy small comforts like soda. In a recent... Shouldn't even have been fucking... Yeah, please ban fucking soda from SNAP benefits. Are you kidding me? Asmon disagreed. Oh, of course you did. Dude, it's pop. You're not supposed to be getting pop on fucking SNAP. That's like fucking lobster and shit. It's the same argument. God damn it. Stating that he's fine with tax money going towards helping poor kids drink pop and kill their fucking teeth and have these massive fucking dental bills that we can't afford. Cool. He argued that ensuring people in low-income situations can live with dignity is important. Drinking pop is not something I really, that's not a dignified thing. What's dignified is crystal water, spring-fed crystal water. Yes, so dignity. Yes. It's the dignified thing is supposed to be to, like, I don't know. It's not about dignity, my friend. It's about, like, necessary, essentiality. That's what I was trying to say before. All on forward. Oh,
look, I've all on 4 dentures. I think I can afford these.
I don't know. I talked about that before. That was like a mid-step. I don't know how much it's going to be, but what will it do? Will they even be comfy or whatever? Welfare is good for safety nets, living off the government and playing video games all day. That's not how it works. You don't just get disabilities and shit by being nothing, and you only get 3 months of it, and then they cut you off. So that's not actually how it works either. Yeah, he's known for critiquing inefficiencies or perceived abuses in systems. Let's see here. He praises the dignity, or he praised the dignity of simpler living, as seen in discussions about his own choices to avoid extravagance. Now, you say that, but pop is an extravagance. And even RFK or whatever, the now food guy, agrees with that and will be removing it. And I hope he does. Sorry. Which could possibly, I don't know, blah, 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 blah. His audience and online discussions sometimes frame as a complex figure, pro-taxation, pro-welfare in some contexts. Yet he's also critical of societal structures when he feels they've failed to deliver practical results. I mean, this is just given a very baseline, very kind. His duality suggests that his welfare and low-income areas views are less about ideology and more about what he perceives as fair or effective based on his life and his observations. That's where I'm like, I can see you got some kind of middle ground here, but like, he's not hickish. He lives in a real city. and I can see that in his opinions. So it's hard to be like, you know, a confrontational dick towards him.
How do you possibly think?
Except for on things like Nazism.
Think that's good.
About the mobility of the rich, right? They don't like what's happening. They can move. They can leave the state.
Yes. Yeah.
Not everybody can do that, Steve.
Well, shall I tell you what happened? That guy, the reason he's in this special, Failure on Fox Nation, is because it's illustrating the impossibility for regular people to live in California because of the costs. It made more sense for him as a fireman to move his family to Tennessee because it's cheaper to live there.
Yeah.
And
okay, duh. It's cheaper to live downtown than it is in the fucking sticks. Duh. It's cheaper to live in New York than it is to live in fucking Montana. Duh.
Commute to do his job. That's how
wild.
crazy it's got. All the taxes, the regulations.
What's his job that a commute by airplane is? Oh my God, I don't have...
That's what we've got to understand.
I've known multiple people that have left California because of how high the taxes are.
That's cool.
How it happened. That's what Caliphalia does.
What a fucking luxurious, just what a grand thing to be like, you know? Oh, I must leave here. The taxes have really gotten too high, darling. Ship it all out. We're paying moving company $12,000 to round it all up and ship it out to, what's that, darling Tennessee, where we have a $2.5 billion house that we'll be paying practically no taxes on, and making sure that the local unwealthy folk really fucking serve to our will, and then we'll have a bunch of spoiled shit children in those areas, and then fucking, anyways.
This book, and as I say,
Jesus.
we mustn't let it happen across the rest of the country.
Yeah, such a beautiful state. So much opportunity there. Watch the...
What? California's like a shithole on the right. What do you mean? Where the left calls Florida the dick of the United States of America, you people would practically label them as the anus. You don't like California. You don't like their politics. You don't like their people. You don't like Hollywood. You don't like the fucking liberal elites. You don't like the fucking... any of that. Stars. Fuck off. Shut up.
The brand new special, Caliphalia, with Steve Hilton.
The real failure is that Elon and the gang, or nobody has given any fucking money towards California for rebuilding after the fires. You're all a bunch of fucking pieces of shit. You made a bunch of money off my country, off my state, off my people, and then you didn't give back to them at all. You're selfish trash for those things.
Thanks so much, Steve. It's available now on foxnation.com. We appreciate
I'll love Elon forever. You throw $1 billion at Cali for rebuilding. I'll love you forever, buddy.
being here. We'll watch it and we'll read it as well.
I'm
Support my country.
I'm Brian. The problem, I think, is that, like, you have people that are... Like, it's kind of like what that guy said. Like, the video that I was watching, like, this guy here, it's exactly what he said about how nobody is willing to look at a situation fairly, and that nobody wants to give away any ground.
So if I try to look at what you're saying in your mind frame and try to say that you think that what you're saying about Democrats is fair, that we're all blanketed a bunch of terrorists, I can't see that. I look at myself as somebody who's trying to display anything right-wing as mutually with us. I've got a couple stabs here and there, but I don't see my softened voice where I say, but these are our Americans. These are, but there's a certain portion of these that would agree with blank. I don't see that same effort out of you. I don't see that same attempt at digging for the mutuality in a situation. As much as you do see things in context, you don't look for the mutual behind your digging. Oh, well, I can see from this point of view where maybe that libtard might be justified in that action, or where... I'm not saying that any kind of terrorism is justified, blah, blah, but you know what I mean. Like, in terms of wearing the not a Nazi boot and seeing how, like, Nazis are bad, and maybe going to, like, a, Nazi protest, and then, like, maybe walking around with a flag, and then you go home, and you're not causing any violence, and you didn't have something that said, like, firebomb Teslas. You didn't have something, your sign didn't say that, Then you go home. That's fine. You're an American citizen. You can protest. You're not inspiring violence. So, that's it. Now, the college campuses where they're literally fucking directly screaming and inciting fucking violence and the downfall of the West and shit, you can make that argument for them. That's a more appropriate blanketed fucking, angle. But towards the people and the Tesla situation, that's a little bit more 50-50. A lot of Americans don't like Nazis. Again, talk about the old man in the USA jacket all you want. The guy who blew himself up in a Cybertruck in the Trump Tower was a fucking right-winger. Okay? There's your good example. So, au revoir. It's been nice having this cool, cute little conversation about any of this. But, like, there's a mutuality to who hates Elon. And I don't see you giving that much ground. And that's where you need to start working an angle towards, oh, I need to understand this now. Just like I needed to understand, what was that word? Retrospect. Okay, retrospective. You fucking moron. You dumbass. Retrospective. Go to the core of the word. Sound it out. What is this, fucking grade school? You're stupid. You're dumb. Me, I'm dumb. I get it, okay? But I have a little bit of an insight here that's maybe unique. I don't know if you agree or not. Or if you're just seeing a libtard spurg out in attempts to try and fucking create some kind of fucking hatred for the right-wingers and try to display them as Nazis. Oh, typical lefto. Okay, whatever, dude. Just fucking whatever. N-word, 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 N-word. Nazis. Great, cool. Are we done here? I think we're done here. I'll let you finish up your point, though. I don't mean to be disrespectful.
And because they're not willing to give away any ground, what they end up doing is they just entrench themselves into positions that are indefensible.
Yes,
and
like,
then they totally,
like your presumably Nazi stances or whatever. You're sympathetic towards Elon, the KKK enthusiast angles. We'll put it that way. That was a better one. The second one.
Really alienate everybody else, and I think that's what
and you're
happens
alienating
the most.
Other Americans.
Yeah, it's really, really frustrating, man.
It's frustrating. Okay, good.
Just like that, become like children. Yeah. It's like you don't need to defend, and it's like I'll give you some examples.
You don't
right?
need to attack.
Like defending the Tesla attacks or trying to minimize them.
You don't need to display them as democratic in your attempts to minimize them.
Trying to minimize and say that it wasn't a massive fuck up that group chat got leaked.
Oh, that was a big
That's
fuck
another
up.
example. Trying to act like January 6th wasn't bad.
That was bad.
Trying to act like illegal immigration isn't a problem.
It's a problem.
Taking the side of people that were protesting for like actually were destroying property and taking over buildings in college campuses.
I don't. See, there's still a reasonable center left that doesn't do like violent actions, and you're still just saying Democrats. I know you're saying key leaders. I haven't heard any specific names yet besides AOC here, but I don't consider her a fucking Democrat. She doesn't. She's a Green. She's a
Stein,
independent.
Right? These are all
socialist,
perspectives and like positions that nobody like. Anybody who's pushing this, in my opinion, has been ideologically captured, and you shouldn't take them very seriously.
So what's your ideological capturing? What has you captured? If I'm captured, then what has you captured? If everybody's captured in their own little Pokemon special little ball, then what's your ball? What's your gym leader? What's your next fight, you know? Okay.
Because at that point, like, this person it's more important to them that they follow the rules of like what they think is acceptable or not.
As we see in the Hassan followers.
For them to do that than for them to think for themselves.
Right.
And that's it. They're
So I acknowledge his the left past me statement. Because a lot of them, the Hassan left, can be violent in their approach, and they do run up to even Hassan himself saying like, you can't drink Dr. Pepper, Naru, strawberry, and they're all like from different countries and different weird religions and mixed shit, and it's hard to like know who's coming at you in those cases, but those are the more radicalized, more extremist parties, and I can grant you that, but they're not Democrats. They don't even themselves identify as that. They don't like modern USA type of Democrats. They don't like Democrats. They don't identify as that. You shouldn't group them up and identify them as that, because we don't want them. They're not part of USA in some cases even. They're not part of the USA in some cases even. So I don't know who you're including. Un-Americans in my Democrats, they can't even fucking vote. You're gonna call them Democrats? They can't even fucking vote. They don't even come out of the fucking goddamn basements where they're selling fucking drugs. You're gonna call that a Democrat just for fun? Why? Because it's not white? Like, I just, you get to these certain angles where it's like you're using that blanketed statement in a certain way. I can feel it. I see what you're doing. That's fine. You're saying you're not doing that, and you are aware of certain, you know, areas and downtrodden this and that, then you should show that more in your mutual understanding of the political left and right, and how we both in the middle as regular citizens, as city folk, fight towards a mutual middle understanding, and we're not violent as regular left people. I don't ever hear you say like regular left to center or moderate or any of those kinds of, you just always say Democrats are equivalent to liberals, liberals are evil and firebomb cars. So that's what I hear you saying, doing, etc. Whether you're being facetious, within the other F word. Thank you, Bon Bon, for that one. Whether you're being F towards that or whatever. Yeah, facetious, right. Me, facetious, right. Facetious, yes, I was, okay. I was referring to that statement.
Yes, they've been compromised.
So, you've been compromised.
Acting like being anti-Elon and destroying Teslas is the same thing. Yeah, people can hate Elon Musk, like, that's fine. But you can't burn down a Tesla because...
I mean, you can. This is America. Freedom, my friend. So, who's doing it? I don't know. It's usually kind of a mixed bag. It's funny. So, the people who are anti-Tesla, not just anti-Elon, in general, that whole field are anti-Nazi, are this and that, is a good way to demonstrate on these things. There's a lot of people on the right wing, left wing, blah, 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 who are all anti-Nazi. So it's been a nice little conversation we had here. I'd like you to, again, well, that's a crime, well, so that's not freedom. Yes, you have freedom up till the point where you lob that bottle to have had that freedom till then. And then it's crime, and then you get no more freedom. And, yeah. My brain was like, yes, it's vandalism. Don't do that. In other words, don't do that. Don't throw bottles into buildings. It is not freedom. It is straight up vandalism and illegal. And I don't know why you're doing it, though. And left or right. I don't know why you're doing it. And left and right does it. Plenty of right-wing attacky is out there, too. So, I don't know. Do we need to point out, like, hate crimes? I don't know. There's like 4 years of that shit during Biden. I'm sick of it all. So, thank you. But I think we had a good little convo here. I wanted to go over your, tilting, because I see you tilt. Nux does it a little, but we agree on a lot more things, and he has certain open windows on certain situations where it's like, oh, I can see his understanding, and maybe just not his 100% ability to really represent that at the moment. But then, 2 minutes later, he'll be like, but there's also this side of the situation. He'll give it that. I don't see you stepping back and saying, but, I could also see maybe 10% of Republicans doing this. You don't even do that for the sake of it. You might just be passing it over. Just, okay, I don't want to mention that. But you don't mention that, is my point. So yeah. What, 60% of Republicans are anti-Nazi? Did we look that up earlier? Okay. Was it 50? It was 50% of Republicans identify as anti-Nazi. So, whatever. Apply that stat as ye may down the line. It was 60% of demos. It's most of America is the thing. Doesn't like Nazis. And this guy kind of does Nazi shit. It's not only the left wing who is believing the Nazi refutements. You know what I mean? It's not only the right-wingers who are believing, the right-winger, not us, rather, the statements of, oh, it was because of autism that I did it. No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. And both the right-wingers and the left-wingers both saying, no, it wasn't. That's both of us saying, no, it wasn't. And then it's both teams, both right-wingers and left-wingers are saying, my autism doesn't make me Sieg Heil. It's not just lefties saying that. That type of shit, I'm done with that mentality. I'm done with that fucking... that extreme tilt on this, because it's mutual, my friend. Thank you. This is America. I would listen to the song, but it would get me a fucking copyright strike. So instead, let's just into a spoiled ass fucking
see 2 cases of some of the most annoying suspects
get pulled out of Disney World. Look at this cunt.
From 91.
He has it. There is nothing illegal.
1991.
You tell him to leave, and he does. Okay. Now we've got issues.
Go ahead. My daddy will have all of y'all fired.
My daddy will have all of y'all fired.
Okay. My daddy will make sure that your job is fucking made fun of.
My daddy.
And you fucking lose your job, bitch ass motherfucker.
Wow.
Back the fuck up, bitch. Back the fuck up. Back the fuck up.
Oh my god.
Back the fuck up, bitch.
Do we get to see him tackled?
You left some more stuff down there.
You got some more shit down there, buddy.
Oh, he just went into the restrooms over here.
Oh, he's like doing some drugs or something.
Okay, but we got to trespass him. If you told him to leave.
No, he's just gonna walk past. Yep, he's gonna pretend.
No.
Including the resort, including the parks, including the water parks for conduct non-conforming.
This is great.
Okay, well, here's the deal at this point. You've been told to leave this property, and you have your choice. You can either leave or you're going to go to jail. You're going to go to jail if you don't leave. It's up to you.
That's fine. I walked up on this property. Go ahead and check the video cameras.
Don't care. You've been told to leave. You either leave or you're going to go to jail.
Watch your glasses, watch your glasses.
While one officer continues to follow the suspect out, he decides to sit at another bench.
I feel like he's drunk.
All right, you got to exit out this way.
You gotta keep going, buddy.
No, you're not going to jail, but you got to leave.
You will if you don't get the fuck out of here.
I have an annual pass for this.
All right.
You gotta go.
It doesn't matter.
You gotta go. You've been trespassed.
You got to leave.
You gotta go. My boyfriend made me feel like shit.
I had nowhere else to go.
You seem like you're drunk.
If I understand him correctly, his boyfriend kicked him out of a hotel room, so he's got nowhere to go. He tried to come over here, but he's acting a fool, violating their courtesy and conduct policy. Oh, Don's here. We can leave. All right, good.
Bye. Have a good one. See
Give your
ya.
ID. Can I see your ID, please? Amen. I know you're going through a lot right now. I just need you to gain your bearings a little bit, okay?
Gain your bearings.
Go to my bag and look.
I can go. Yeah, absolutely. Are these your glasses? Absolutely. Just know the more you cooperate and chill out, the better it may work out for you.
I'm trying to cooperate.
You're doing good. You're doing good, man.
Please.
You're doing good. What is this? Hey, stop throwing stuff, man. This is what I'm talking. Don't do stuff like that. Don't do stuff like that. Sam?
Yes.
Sam. Okay, cool.
Sam. Sam, listen to me. My name is Deputy Chris, okay? And I'm going to treat you man to man, okay?
Okay.
I get
You first of all,
like treated like bullshit, and I get
listen to me.
out of.
Listen to me.
So don't say that you're fucking treating me like
Listen to me.
No.
Okay. Where were you drinking today?
All that.
Where were you drinking today? I know you're upset. There's a lot of kids and families walking by. So if we could just watch the language, if you don't mind.
Yeah, come on, you know. I don't
Okay,
give a
here's
shit.
the deal.
Fuck 'em.
Okay, you have one more chance. One more.
One more,
if you
drunkie.
swear or curse while there's children around.
Don't look at me and don't talk
Excuse
to me
me?
like that.
Oh,
Excuse
wow.
me?
Yeah, that's it. Take him, take him.
No.
Me, sir.
Take him.
If you do, you're going to violate their conduct.
Take him out of
and
here.
Policy, and you're going to be banned. I'm going to trespass you. Do you understand that?
Trespass me.
Good.
How fucking
And you
drunk
can't
is
come
this
back
guy?
here. We're going to get that
Bye.
done for you.
Okay, bye.
Okay, fine.
You're ugly. You're very sad. Go and fuck yourself.
Okay.
Bye.
Do you want your driver's license?
Tell him he's trespassed.
So.
I think he's trespassed.
You want?
You guys stop. I got
Stay
you
the
detained.
fuck away from us. Stay the fuck away from me.
No, you're
so I can
detained.
speak to him. Stay the fuck away from me.
Bye.
What happened?
I guess someone kept serving him and drinking until he got beyond intoxicated.
Okay. How are you related to him?
My fiance.
Okay. Are you guys having an argument or anything?
Geez.
Stop, Sam!
Oh, jeez. And then he's trying to blame Disney. I don't believe that. Oh, Disney just kept feeding him alcohol. I don't believe that.
Hey!
All right, look.
I mean, I do, but I don't.
I got you. He's scared of the cops. If he just sits by himself right now, he's not going to hurt
He's
anybody.
scared of
Please,
the
guys.
cops.
You cannot
He's
be acting
frightened
like this
by
and think you're not
police.
going to be put in handcuffs.
I know.
You
Why
cannot
would you
be
take
acting
him out?
like this. You
Yeah,
cannot
keep
be
him
acting
locked
like
up.
this. You cannot be acting.
He
Do you
doesn't
want to go
beat
with
you.
him or
He
not?
doesn't beat you.
You don't want to go with him? How are you getting off Disney property? Because you cannot be here.
My sister will be.
No, you need to get off Disney property
Why are
now.
you fucking an old silver old?
Do you want to go with him, or either
Why are
there
you
or jail,
fucking
one or
an
the
old
other.
man?
One or the other.
Stop
Here, you
doing
want to go to jail?
drugs, grow up.
You want to go to jail? Okay, we're going to jail. Enough.
Hits me.
Yeah, you almost deserve it. I'm kidding, but Jesus. Fucking dumb. Fucking date some old gross,
Put your feet
old,
in. Put your feet in there.
gross.
Put your feet in there.
Please,
Put your feet in there.
I'll leave. Please.
See ya, bye. Have a good one.
Please, I'll leave. I'll leave.
You slam your head against your door.
Oh, he slams his head. Okay. Oh, he's slamming his head on things.
Your fucking hands on me, bitch.
Oh, he spit at him. Oh, that's it. That's it. That's
You
it.
sorry ass motherfucker.
That's good. That's the end. Here it goes.
All right, I got the fucking phone, asshole. Let me get out of here.
Asshole.
Stop. You.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Stop. You sorry ass toad looking at.
Okay, bye.
That's
Toad looking ass.
He was on the
bitch.
phone back here, so we went and grabbed the phone, and he was trying to kick me, and he spit. Yeah. Whose cuffs? Chris's? Yours?
Yeah, so we'll switch them out.
Sweet. Dude.
Let me talk to him for a minute. We roll down the window, we'll get him calm first. Okay, listen to me very carefully.
Please hear me out.
Listen to me very carefully. We're going to transport your car from here to that car, okay? What I don't want is for you to be kicking
Your
the
car from here to that
police,
car?
spitting on me, and biting everybody.
Oh, he's gonna. Yeah, here goes.
Scar on my forehead.
No.
Because you
no.
slammed your head into the walls, buddy.
I had this
Oh no, this isn't looking
before
good.
any of this happened.
This
He
doesn't
did
look
this
good.
to me. He did this to
We're done.
Oh wow.
Lower your head, sir.
Put your head down.
badass position.
Okay, get in there.
Stop trying to
Don't
kick the police.
Yeah, that's another felony.
Stop spitting.
That's another felony.
You sorry ass
That's another felony.
piece of shit. Fuck you.
Another felony. Okay.
Stop.
Them.
Get the head. Why aren't you?
know-
You guys need to get the helmet. The helmet.
No, it's against us gays.
Get the helmet.
No, it's against us gays.
Get the
Come
cute
on.
little
Okay.
helmet. Yeah, it's the fourth, fifth time now. That's it. That's it.
Sam, quit it.
Dude, that was extra charges like 3 times ago, bro. You're not supposed to spit. That's it.
Stop.
Bye.
Watch yourself right now.
Shut up.
I got the beat.
Spoiled trash.
Beat out of me. I got sexual.
Yeah, good. Well,
harassment.
I mean, now you got beat up a little bit more.
And I'm
Beat by the
coming
cops
out
is good.
here
Is what I mean.
to be by myself, and this is what happens. Really.
That's cool.
Stop
Yep,
doing
yeah, get in there.
this. Stop
Bye.
doing this. You just
I'm
spit
sorry.
on my partner. You tried kicking him. You
sorry.
tried biting him. You need to calm down. You will not bash your head against this again. You understand me?
It's fake.
Do you
Sounds like a
understand
child.
me?
You sound like a child.
Get in there.
All right, put your head.
Do not
Okay,
bash your
bye.
head against here.
While being transported to jail,
like a child.
Sam continues his unruly behavior in the back of the squad and eventually knocks
being
himself
blacked out the
out,
whole
forcing
time?
the officer to pull over to check on him.
You were supposed to put the
Get up.
fucking hat on him.
Sam, get up. Come on. Be cool, man. Be cool. Get
Yeah,
up.
he's faking it. He's faking it. He's faking it. He's faking it. He's faking it.
260. Can I get up? Can I get over here? He's not
Yeah, he's faking it. He's faking it. He's faking it.
Sam.
Yeah, see his eyes open. He's faking it. He's being a bullshitter. He's a
He's
little fucking-
breathing.
He's faking it.
He's just
faking
not responding.
It. He's being a bitch. I don't even know why you pulled
Come
over.
on,
It's a
Sam.
hazard. Everything
Sam.
you're doing is a hazard.
Sam.
man.
Sam.
There's not extra people
Sam.
that handle the.
Don't make this hard on yourself, man. Please. Now we're really, really worried about you. Come on, quit.
No.
We're gonna
He's
have the fire
bullshitting.
department check you out. Make sure you're okay. He's going limp. He's not responding.
He's just fine.
His
He's
eyes are
fine.
glazed over. Sam.
He's fine. He's
Sam,
bullshitting.
come on.
Sam.
He's pretending.
Daddy, what happened to him?
I'm sure he's real good
stopped
at this.
Responding.
Yep.
I found him like laying back.
Yeah, he does victim shit all the time.
Sam.
Oh, there he goes. Here goes.
Sam. Sam, look at me.
Here goes the same bullshit.
Over to your right.
Yep.
Sam. We're gonna get you out of this car, okay?
Why?
Come on, man.
Nope. Bullshit. Just going limp,
Pull him
just
on
being
the
a
side,
dick.
and we'll
Relax, Sam. Come on. Get him in the recovery position.
Nope.
Just in case. Come on. Stay like
Yep,
that.
he's just
Stay
bullshit.
like that.
Is he still responding to you?
He's starting to cry. He never
He's
went
just
blue or
bullshit.
anything. He's just not responding.
No, yeah,
not,
he's just
not
bullshitting.
shaking, nothing like that.
You guys are treating it seriously because that's what you do.
We're gonna get you checked
No.
out by the FD first, okay?
No,
We're gonna.
No.
Please call
No.
my sister now.
No, he's starting
Sam.
up. He's starting up. Here goes. Here goes. Back to the
We've already
same.
notified her, okay? Your sister's well aware of what's going on. You want to work on those? Then I can put him on his back and hold his airway for him. All right, I'm going to roll him on
Yeah,
his
he's
back.
trying to pretend hurt or hurt himself. They gotta take procedure.
Sam.
Fucking fake
Sam,
ass
what did you
bitch.
take today?
Nothing. Alcohol.
Come on.
It's almost worn off at this point. He's on pity now. He's on strong
They're
pity
coming.
drugs.
It's all right.
Yeah, get him in the recovery position.
So he was banging his head and then
He was responsive the entire time.
Yeah.
Because I was looking for a safe place to pull over. Responsive the entire time, cussing at me, everything. And then when I pulled over here and I walked around to
Yeah, and then all of a
talk
sudden
to him,
this.
he was laying across down, like limp,
Yeah, he's
breathing
not
but not
seasoned
responding.
or nothing
part of it
or
he's
nothing.
tired. Part of it could be whatever he took.
No, he's just chilling, bro.
Yeah.
He's having a good time.
What did you take? Did you take anything besides drinking alcohol?
Tell us what you took, man.
Yeah,
The
did your
fire
gay
department's
old
gonna need
man
to know. They're gonna
shoot
check
you
you
up
out,
with
make sure you're
barbiturates
okay.
or whatever the fuck, or are you just having a moment?
Antidepressant.
Oh, you
Did you
having
take
a little
more than you were
moany?
supposed to?
No, sir.
Okay.
No, you're just having a moany. Oh, that's okay. Okay, you're having a moany.
I'll give you guys a quick heads up. He's definitely intoxicated. Basically, he's been banging his head against my car window. When I pulled
Okay.
over here to get him to stop, I went back there and he was.
He's having a
hard
moment.
time.
I'm not gonna
Okay?
give him a hard time.
Okay,
I
very
swear
good.
To God.
You're giving him a hard time. You're just giving him a hard time.
Okay.
Sit up.
There you go.
There we go. Take one foot.
Step up. There you go.
Just have a seat. Just sit straight down.
Hello.
Yep, now you're on the. No, now you're on the
Clearance.
stretcher.
Officers get ready to transport.
That's it.
Officers get ready to.
That's it.
Sam was then transported to the hospital in the
That's it.
ambulance. About 4 hours later, he
Oh.
gained medical clearance.
Oh.
Officers get ready to transport him to jail, and his behavior has
This goes
dramatically
on?
changed.
Thank you for being cool. Appreciate you.
You're welcome, Sam. Just be cool on the way down.
I will try. I definitely will be on the way down.
No bad.
Orderly intoxication and trespass after warning. Others were lucky that Sam didn't have any other drunk acquaintances with him. These other officers wouldn't be so fortunate, as their
Jail. Home. Stop fighting. What?
Great.
Arrested?
Brothers
Get arrested?
fighting.
That's what you want? Christians, right now, you decide. Arrested
This is some bar
or leave.
shit. This is bar
Right now,
shit.
it's on you. Let's go. Let's go where? Home or to the jail? Home. Stop fighting. Why do you fucking hate me?
Oh my God.
I don't hate you, Christian. I don't hate you. No one hates you.
Hey, man.
No one hates you, Christian.
If you want
Calm down.
Okay, so
Stay
this is
here.
dumb. I'm not
Bring 'em at the
interested.
It's a 2-drink only per
I'm
transaction.
almost out of
This
here.
is
You know, we got dinner and a movie coming up, and I'm gonna have fun and watch. Let's see. These are pretty much all the movies that I've definitely seen from dinner and a movie. What do we have here? Breakfast Club, Fast Times, Ridgemont High, Blue Lagoon. I don't remember seeing that one. Weird Science. I probably didn't. Money Pit for sure. Blues Brothers, yeah. Animal House, of course. Grease, yuck. Police Academy 2, 3, whatever. Lost Boys. I actually haven't seen Lost Boys in full. Urban Cowboy. And I haven't seen Urban Cowboy in full. I don't really care to. Heathers. Haven't seen Heathers. Cutting Edge. I feel like I have seen that one. Interesting. View to a Kill. Definitely seen that one. Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. All the whole series, I've seen that. Living Daylights. Any James Bond, I've seen that. Christmas Carols, I've seen a bunch of those. Airplane, of course. Wildcats, have not seen that. And The Rock the Cradle. Jason and Jenny. Jump Street, Christmas Story, Aquaman. I've just seen a lot of... I don't know, fuck these though. But the more classic ones were fun. The old shit was always fun. On dinner and a movie. You remember that shit? Cool, good. So I think, anyways, I think that's my jam today. I just wanted to cover some shit, go over a few things. This has to do with like our universe or whatever, so there you go. Haktua is back, but not really. She was never really there to begin with. Alex lied, people died. Oh, he looks like that chick we had in our video earlier in the video there. So it looks like he needs to assimilate as well. But Americans are terrified of Trump's economy. That's great. Tuesday Talks. Okay. And we have Johnny Somali is 600% fucking fucked, dude.
No
He's
intro
so
today. Black man arrested for the 3rd time in a single week. Shout out to this guy. He's here literally fighting for the rights of salute bitch. He is straight.
I have evidence. I have evidence. He pushed me. He pushed me.
Is he really trying to tell the cop that another cop pushed him? As I'm right.
Oh, okay.
I feel
nuts.
Did he like actively do something to get arrested?
Hell
That's
yeah.
amazing.
The police. It's a downfall. Subscribe for more downfalls and more chaos. Hell yeah. Let's see. Let's watch this shit happen.
Oh, police.
Oh my God. He goes up to the police. Apparently. Is it really his fault? This thing. How many levels of fucked?
No. No.
That is
So
absolutely
end of the cop,
insane.
he pushed the cop.
Okay. All on camera.
And he spilled a drink.
Very good.
Of talk. Making fun of
Chingo.
Trump out there just revoking. That's fucked up.
Dude, whatever.
It's not.
I'm good though. That's funny.
This is my community service.
Why does he look cross-eyed?
To fuck himself. Officers making them waste their time with you. That's also criminal.
Yeah. He is so fucking. It's like suicide path. I don't know what he's trying to do, but he'll get there.
Worst part about editing these videos is muting every time he says the N-word. I
7 motherfuckers.
I'm sure it's
have
frequent.
no clue whatsoever. Hopefully the prosecutor is looking at those charges. He is still live right now.
Just brandishing weapons that are illegal in the country. Holy.
There you go. That's his jam. That's what he does, my friend. So we're gonna fucking go. I'm gonna disappear now. Okay. Oh, a massive chug goes wrong, and we have a perfect ending for a perfect fucking shitty episode. Fantastic. Let's do this
Water
shit.
Chug Wednesday.
Okay.
It's this right here.
Great.
In its glory. Saratoga water. Oh man. Here is
Pop the cap.
balance.
Let's go.
Today we got the regular still one. All right. Yo. This water is so good, so tasty, and yes, it's from New York, way upstate in Saratoga Springs. That's one of the spots I gotta take the DOS boot and see if I could just dunk it in there, you know. The other spots, Poland Spring up in Maine, but this is on the list. Let's just try it. The taste we all know and love.
Okay.
That's what I'm talking about. Before Long Island rain comes, okay? But no sirree, Bob. Drop this and just spill it all over myself. My assistants are gonna have to pick it up. But yo, we are gonna attempt this. Hold on. It's not right. Still not right. We ain't doing just 1, 2, not just double barrel. They so time to
Oh my god. Okay.
We ain't doing just
double
1,
barrel.
2, not just double barrel.
Oh my god.
It's triple barrel business time.
Okay.
But you gotta be Ashton Hall, not even lift these bottles. They so heavy. So yo, I got my assistant right here. All right. There he is. Thank you. When it's time to chug, I want you to put that bottle on top of these 2 bottles, all right? So, we're going to do this. 3, 2, 1, folks. Enough talk.
Time. With hand exchanging, all that other. I'm going to file like 40, 52. Okay, I'm going steep on this. This is a show now. Okay? We're going to go 50 fucking 2. All right? Here goes. Enough talk.
Let's get it. Put it right there.
52. 52. Oh, I thought you were going to do 1, 2, 3. Oh. That's too much. That's too much spilling, bro.
This is not working.
And it's just very
It's starting to rain, folks. Let's just do this. Enough talk.
Still spilling, but you just gotta figure it out, dude. Well, there's a faulted timer too then. 35 total. Oh no, that top one's going real slow too. And his microphone's getting fucked.
That's just impossible.
Oh no.
Let's do the old-fashioned way. Thank you.
One at a time, dude. Just go. Yeah. You got water in your mic. Yeah, I can hear like an actual drop in there. I hear water in your mic. That's rough, dude. Saratoga Spring, be fucking up your mic thing. Now you can't talk as you could efficiently before. Now you're fucking fucked before. Get a new microphone.
More than one way to skin the cat.
Chugging the world. Drinking. Fantastic. Great. That was great. Really good. Good shit. Fantastic. Drinking the world. Wow. One drink at a time. That's great. That's really nice. That's really nice.
Hi.
Look, we got a duel.
With you night fights from movies
We're not here
like
for the
Last
duel,
Duel
okay?
or The
So
King.
I'm gonna get the fuck out of here. Goodbye. Mwah. And I just pulled that out. And I don't know when I'll be back again. Maybe soon, maybe not. Maybe tomorrow morning. Maybe I'll take a day and a half off. Maybe not. We'll see. So good luck out there. Mwah. Mwah. And hope you had a nice show on the spit thing. We tried to catch up. We tried to stay current. I don't know how well we did at that, but you know, whatever. It is what it is. Thou hast been judged. Thou hath been judged. Thou hath been judged. Have a good one out there, folks. I'll be around, okay? That's it. Bye. Mwah. See ya. Peace out. Have a good one. See you to that guy, too. Bye. See you around. That was the show today. That was it. We called out a couple weird things, and we didn't retrospect. In retrospect, I'm kind of dumb. Okay. Have a good one. Bye. I used it right? No, I did. Retrospect? In retrospect. Duh. Did I use it right? I don't even know anymore. So anyways, that's it. Have a good one out there. I'm going. Bye. Knife fights. Knife fights are real.